Replicon. Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio. Talking shit with a juggalos on Replicon Radio. Give it a listen. Don't be a bitch. Replicon Radio. Yeah. This is Replicon Radio.
Even that's cutting out.
If you would like to be a proud sponsor of Replicon Radio, shoot us an email to repliconiswatching@gmail.com for more information.
Is it? What up, yo? What up? What up? What up?
Yo,
what
yo,
up?
yo, yo, yo.
I'm here. Ruth's here. Dead Body Man's here.
Yo, what up?
You can always see me, though.
Well, I mean, I can
Is
do that.
it still being weird?
You seem to be all right.
Okay. So you're just the problem?
I mean, we're trying to figure that out, obviously.
Why you gotta be such a prick?
I'm
Literally trying to help.
It doesn't make you. But I'm saying before they were saying I was fine.
I said
And you were
Clownbus,
weird.
Clownbus was being a problem, but now I'm trying to listen.
So far, so good. Merle says
You're sounding good.
We all
I'm
sound
sounding good.
Roo, sounding good. Here we are.
I'll wait for Ruth's thing to come around.
wait for Ruth's thing to come around.
Wait for Ruth's thing.
You should wait until Ruth.
Everybody's sounding good. Clownbus sounded fucked up, but everything else is sounding good. Our microphones are sounding good.
Okay, good. What's up, guys? We're back.
Let us know if it gets fucked up again.
We had to restart. It's the first time we had to restart since we started doing the new shit.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully, it's the last.
Let me see your can opener.
Can opener.
You already had.
I saw it, man. I was like, oh shit, draft out.
Yeah, Bar Boss. What's up, brother? You didn't miss us, but you did miss the whole first hour and a half of the show. Hour and 45 minutes. So make sure you go back and click that and watch the first half because it was fun and an extra view will help. All the views help.
Absolutely.
All I see is a close up of your knuckles. Yeah,
He's
Nut if you buck. Nut if you buck.
look at them hairy ape knuckles, bro.
These hairy ape knuckles smack your 5 across your lip.
Look at them.
I'm trying not to let go so I can see if I have to hold on to it.
You gotta wiggle it like that?
No, you gotta spin the can. You
That's
gotta
what-
hold the thing and then spin the can.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking you gotta turn them like wiggle it just a little bit.
They
I want to
recommend
see
doing it
you
from
wiggle it.
like the bottom because it's more stiff, but I always do it from the middle too. But I don't know if that has any.
Want to see you wiggle it just a little bit. You
I
gotta
think-
do it that
I think
many
it should
times?
be no. That's he's just making sure it's coming out. 'Cause
Oh,
we're
okay.
trying to see if we can get the lid to come off with it. That's
I
how
don't think it's cut.
I tried to do it real quick to my my energy drink earlier, and it didn't
It
cut.
cut it.
Oh, it came off with it.
No, it's the
Oh, it's in there.
yeah.
Down in a whole beer.
Down in a hole. Oh, it didn't cut it all the way off.
Look at them knuckles. Look at them moose knuckles.
Losing my soul.
I like to fly. Use promo code Replicon at draft.com. It's not a real
Yeah,
thing.
it always has that one little snip.
Yeah. Oh, that's weird.
That's exciting to you because you're not going to cut yourself, huh?
Well, I'm on the inside of all of this, not on the. I bet you would. It ain't that sharp.
Damn, you should. As soon
Yeah,
as
you
said-
can't keep
Bro, it
holding
was
on
like
to it.
YouTube knew you were going to lick that and your whole camera froze. As soon as you started licking that thing, it just froze solid. It was like, no.
Well,
We ain't watching fucking Rue fucking Dolphin fan over there licking beer cans, man. Woo! Hey, again, if you guys just tuned in, you missed the whole first fucking hour and 45 minutes of the show.
Damn it! I got beer on my pants again.
Yeah, I got a little bit.
You know what helps? You know, if
Dripped
you,
on my
if
pants.
you
It doesn't do that when you're not sitting down, but still, like I really want to figure out why the lid isn't coming out with it. But that was better.
luckily your beer wasn't drinking zinc, or there would have been much more of it.
That's the cutter right there.
Yeah, that's the little cutting wheel.
That's the can.
It
opener.
still makes a good cut. It just doesn't want to pull the little tab out. But like, I mean, it still makes a good cut. Does the job. So like, I'm not mad at it. It's just annoying.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And I think this is a first prototype because like, if I went on their website, they still had the pre-orders from their GoFundMe that they had for this.
Don't
Oh, yeah?
put that out of reach yet.
I was actually going to try and dry it off. I tried opening it and seeing if that worked, but it didn't seem to help. It actually didn't cut when I did that.
Oh, like if he's gonna try to clip it on there.
Because it's just the theory is what it's supposed to do. Is it's supposed to take the tab and pull the whole thing.
No, I
But
get
it hangs up on the one little burr, which actually this one didn't even have a burr because I made that one has a burr. This one doesn't have a burr.
It really is a smooth little cut, though.
Oh yeah,
Smooth
see,
little
it
cut,
should,
though.
It should hang right there and pull up.
but
Because I can't even pull that out. I mean, it's tough. I mean,
seeing how the tab is in there.
well, the tab.
Oh,
But you shouldn't have to open it first, I wouldn't think.
no, I don't.
Maybe
You're
you
not
just gotta-
supposed to.
Whatever you just did, can you do that? Can you clip it in there with a full can?
Who else needs?
You gotta
a
like
can opener?
stick it in there. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes when you use the can opener, it's not on there right. It won't hold or whatever, like an electric one.
Yeah.
So maybe you gotta like put it up there and then slide it forward or something when you put a can in.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe you're supposed to crack it open first.
Maybe does she need a can open? We need somebody who needs a can open.
Does anybody out there need a can?
Anybody
If you
need a
got
can open,
if you need a can open, send us a super chat.
I need more practice.
All right, so we lost a lot of people and then we gained Bartle Boss. What up, Bartle Boss?
Yes,
How you doing?
we lost
brother?
a lot of people and we gained Bartle Boss.
That's all right.
It's all right. It's all right.
They're all still listening to the first episode. Emily,
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 I was just gonna say we lost Emily.
3 milli. This is still live.
Three
This is a
milli.
new
It's
one.
live again. It's not
Three.
still live.
3 milli.
3 milli.
Live for the first
Yeah,
time.
no, yeah, it's
Milli.
live for the first time.
3 milli,
I got them.
3 milli, 3 milli, 3 milli, 3 milli. I can't do it.
3 milli while you acting silly.
But yeah, we're going to Astro in 4 days. 3 days.
Astro. That's why the audio fucked up.
Was it Astro?
Spending way too much time on Astro.
I was gonna keep going with that, but then you started talking.
What?
I was gonna do a little song, but
Oh. Do it.
it's gone now. I forget.
I understand. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Oh no, it ain't your fault. It is when I get something in my head,
it
I
my
can go
fault?
with it. But then once I stop, it fades.
It's
away.
Emily's fault.
I totally understand.
What up, Tigger?
If you guys missed
Tigger.
again, also if you guys missed last week's episode, go listen to it.
Don't listen to it. No,
Well,
go.
Not the one that
go.
we just
He
ended.
said go
Like-
listen to us. He didn't say don't listen to it.
Yeah,
He said
go.
go.
Go
Alex
listen to
Abyss.
Yeah. More people. There's a lot more juggalos that haven't listened to that than there should be.
There's a lot of
Right.
people that haven't heard that.
I feel like that interview. Well, I think the next interview we do with him should be the like up there. Like if
Well,
you,
you
want to
gotta-
be a juggalo, that's
if you
what
wanted to
need
see the
hear.
next one, you got to watch the first one.
I
What if we
agree.
get to Astro and he's like, bro, you guys only got fucking 700 views. Why would I do another one?
Right.
He won't, but I'm just saying.
I mean, it's possible though.
It's possible.
yeah, so
I'm
don't
trying
let
to
him
sell
do
my
that.
book.
Go fucking.
I'm trying to sell my book, and all
Yeah.
you got is
Don't blow it
70
up.
fucking views. Go fuck yourself.
Go blow it up.
I'm going to go do fucking CPNs live from the jail.
Do you guys
podcast.
realize that the bigger you make us, the better the guests we're gonna get? That's just simple math.
And,
I mean, we can get
So
Snoop
go-
Dogg on here if y'all blow us the fuck up.
So if you want us to
Snoop
do
Dogg.
great shit, then fucking get more people to listen to us and subscribe and
Snoop
interact.
with G's, but I
like the
some white-
like the videos, comment. I know likes do the most, but I like people that do live chatting with
I love
us.
live chatting.
I love live
My
chatting.
favorites are live super chats.
Like, I wish we
But-
could go live on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, but I know we can't.
Why?
Because if one of the two platforms find out about it,
The
Twitch-
only thing we'd
Twitch don't like it.
Twitch don't like it.
I was gonna say,
YouTube,
the only one we'd have to worry about is Twitch. 'Cause
But-
YouTube wouldn't even fucking catch it.
Behind the scenes, if we start paying for this program, we can go live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram all at the same time.
oh shit, do that. Yeah.
I mean, we could probably do that already. At least
I'm saying we can
Facebook.
this stream if we pay for the program, we can do it. This-
Yeah, it would be.
it'll look exactly like we're doing right now, except we'll have all of them at the same time,
Yeah.
and a lot more other things too. But
We don't make no money over there. I mean,
No.
Nobody really follows us on that shit.
probably because they can't watch us on there. But yeah, we like you coming to YouTube. It doesn't. It don't
helps
matter
us
to me.
out better. YouTube helps us out a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, there's money on Facebook, but
Ain't
we don't make it. Buy shit. This fucking. But yeah, what are you excited about for Astro, bro?
Alex with this. What am I least excited about?
Least?
Yeah,
I wasn't gonna ask that, but go ahead.
I want to know.
the drive up there.
Oh, I thought that's not what.
Well, that's not Astro.
Oh,
That's getting there.
the least that I'm.
So that's good.
Excited
So the
about.
thing if we're doing that, the thing I'm least excited about is the drive back.
Yeah.
Driving there
the
is
drive up there's not that bad.
yeah, because you got something to look forward to.
The fuck do you care? You never drive back.
I almost
Oh, he
every
always
single time.
drives back when I'm there because I'm
Oh, he
like,
does?
let's go to bed, motherfucker. He's like, no, the party's going and nobody's out. And I'm like, all right, motherfucker, you got to drive, not me tomorrow.
Oh,
I
And he
almost
fucking-
always drive.
well, I'm never there for it, so I just always assumed that you were a passenger princess on the way back.
No.
Sometimes he is, but sometimes I'm like, dude,
Sometimes we'll
I'll
switch. We'll
drive.
switch
Yeah.
occasionally, but I'd say at least 85% of the time I drive there and back.
Yeah, lately.
Oh shit! All right,
Yeah, the last like
because you're
probably-
back.
No.
Astros gatherings.
Yeah, I would say
I've drove
probably,
to all that.
probably like the last 5 years or so.
See, this this is the same viewpoint of like how you guys think I don't do shit or I didn't do shit.
Well, you don't do shit.
I don't. Well, that's why I changed it. Like I did. I did do shit. I did.
We've,
I don't do,
but
I
we've
don't do-
only rode together like what 3 times, and you drove your car, so you're driving.
Well, yeah.
I mean, you're not gonna let him drive your.
I
car.
just know that we drove like a fucking six. Like,
But he drives there,
like
but-
almost 60 hours, and he drove like a half hour of it.
Yeah, that was all bad. I don't. That's here's I don't even think we didn't tell you that yet because he wasn't. He just got off work, but we're leaving Thursday day now.
Uh huh.
I wanted to leave. We were going to leave when he got off work Thursday,
Uh-huh.
and I was dreading the fact that I had to drive overnight because of that same situation. I wouldn't
You
make.
still can't see.
I can't see, especially in places I don't know.
Because
Like I can drive around here at night.
Well, the
It's
reason
not a
why you
problem.
didn't drive.
It can be scary.
I can't see. I get the
Did I ever
fucking
tell
the
you why he
glares.
didn't drive to Salt Lake City for Attack of the Ninjas?
Because y'all had to drive him at night.
No, because like this motherfucker, just the way it planned out, he was gonna drive like going from when it started getting dark into the dark, and then I was gonna drive late in the night. Well, he gets driving like 45 minutes to dusk. The sun starts going down. We're driving all that stuff, and he goes, this might be a bad time, but I just want you to know that I can't see at night. And this is before he had his glasses
too. Yeah.
And we're like, what?
It was
Excuse
bad.
me, what?
So you should have had him start off driving.
He didn't say that.
Right.
he
Yeah,
only
sorry,
did-
Emily.
behind the wheel.
and it wound up.
I probably didn't think about it until I was behind the
he
wheel.
did,
like,
and then he's like, guys,
it wasn't like purposely trying to like not get out of it. It was just like
Maybe.
It
as soon as we got
started
there, I was
to-
like, oh fuck.
he got behind the wheel. I was like, oh shit, I forgot I can't see at night.
Because I get the fucking, you know what I mean? The
We had
lights
already
fuck
been
me up,
driving like 6 hours at this
yeah, it
point,
was bad.
Yeah.
and but yeah,
It's not that bad now that I have glasses.
Yeah,
I can see much better, but that was more of like a sleep thing. I didn't want to have to drive because I didn't want to get another hotel room because I didn't know if we'd make it.
yeah.
I was like, oh, we'll make it as far as we can
Mhm.
because I'd rather not drive straight through the day of and be awake all night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know how much sleep I would have been able to fucking get by the time we would have left. By the time I got off work
Yeah,
in the car, I don't sleep
and
well when you drive.
but you're way better at sleeping in the car than I am.
Yeah, when I'm tired as fuck.
I'm real bad at it. But yeah, so we're leaving the day of.
Yeah.
But yeah, he'll drive.
We're leaving the day before. We're leaving Thursday.
But generally, yeah, every gathering, every Astro, most of the places we go, I drove to. But then when we get there, he drives because I won't drink and drive.
Nah.
Yeah, I usually sober up.
See, I always thought you were just so hungover that you never drove back.
I usually do.
No, he drives over because I tell him we need to go to bed early. Party's going and everybody's
All
sleeping.
I'm hearing now is that it's shifted my opinion to P is the passenger princess, but it's shifted to now that Rue is the passenger princess.
I mean,
He just makes you do all the driving.
I don't mind. I really don't. Besides the end of the night, I don't mind driving.
Yeah.
I don't mind at all. And I still get car anxiety when I'm not driving. That still happens.
Yeah.
Well,
especially when I'm hungover.
Dog, look, we were at we were at Hog Rock one year, and we were going to our fucking cabin, and I'm driving, and I ended up getting lost. Like I ended up turning down like the first turn that I was supposed to go to the second one. I ended up going down the first one.
Yeah, I remember that. I
This
camped out of that first
motherfucker-
turn one time.
This motherfucker is like,
Is that when I was
fucking-
sleeping backwards?
no,
Oh.
this motherfucker is dead to the world. Fucking snoring his ass off, like he's out, fucking lights out, bro.
It's
Like
like
there's
4 a.m. after the gathering.
Oh,
there is nothing waking this motherfucker up.
okay. I know this P.
So I'm sitting here driving, and I'm like, I turned down the first turn. And I'm like, because this is like the second time I'm driving back to our fucking cabin,
Yeah.
so I'm still not familiar.
Yeah,
with
you
third
just,
time
you just moved in.
the third time
It's like a solid 20 minutes or so at least.
Yeah.
It's
So
a good
I'm
drive.
like, so I turned down. And I'm like, and I thought I seen something. Like I think an owl actually like flew like over the fuck. Like
It was
it
a
came
demon.
Right above the headlights.
Well, it like came up over the car and then like came down because we were in a car.
Yeah.
And it like came over the car and then like swooped down and went up.
Oh, okay.
Because if I'm gonna see something, that motherfucker's either gonna come this way or it's gonna fucking like just like float up.
Yeah.
But this motherfucker went, and I'm like, damn. So I kind of tapped the brake a little bit, like, what the fuck was that? And he didn't even budge. And I'm driving. I'm like, man, I think I went down the wrong way. So I'm like, I'm gonna turn around. So I start turning around. Like I tap the brake and I'm easy slowing down. I turn around. I start going back the other way. This motherfucker scares the fuck out of me. Wakes up. What the fuck are you doing? Why are we flying? Why are we fucking driving so goddamn fast? And I'm like, bro, I'm doing 30 miles an hour. I just turned the fuck around. It scared the fuck out of me.
Bitch.
Oh my God, I about shit all over myself, bro.
I already know what he's gonna say.
The whole fucking time.
Do it for me. Just do it for me.
Bro, stop.
Do
Please,
it for me.
please stop doing it for me. Middle of the day, he's fucking nodding off and like he's freaking out because granted, the person that was driving, he's a very jerky driver.
But I'm not.
I know, but
No.
but he would be dead asleep.
It's happened
like
like once or twice with Rue, and it's like drunk anxiety.
This
It happened.
was-
When Maps was driving, it was
Oh,
like every 5 minutes.
the whole fucking time, and like he would just freak out, like whoa, just stop, just slow down, please, do it for me. This is what he said, word for it. And I was like, we're like, what? He's like, dude, like we're going too fast, and it's like, dude, what? No, we're doing
Bruh,
speed limit. Like,
I
calm down.
literally was doing like I just
Yeah.
literally just
But
turned
at least
around
we
and
were on
started
the
going.
highway to add to that.
And he's never did that before. Like this
Yeah.
is new to me. This is the first time I'm like, what the fuck? Scared the
That's only
fuck
happened
out.
a couple times.
I'm like, bro, you need to shut the fuck up and go back to fucking sleep. All of a sudden, I'm like,
Thankfully,
what the fuck? Like he wasn't even awake when he did all that. I don't think he was.
thankfully,
Because he was out.
when
was
he said
out
to
like a
stop,
light
do
after
it for
I was
me.
go back
Like,
to sleep.
have you ever seen the David After Dentist?
No.
The video where the kid, like, he's getting up from anesthesia.
Oh
and all
yeah.
that, and
I've
he's
seen
like-
quite a few of them.
like,
Yeah.
That's kind of the motions that he was doing while he was sleeping. Then, like, he was like, "God, whoa, bro, come on. What are we doing? We're gonna wait to stop.
Bro.
Oh, he like yelled at me, scared the fuck out of me. I'm like, bro, you were like lights out sleeping.
Well, he was sleeping when he said that shit to us. We were like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I was like, "Please, just stop. Just do it for me. Just
Like
come
I'm pretty fucking chill most of the time, right? Like
Yeah, that was a
I don't freak out. I'm pretty calm.
It
Like,
happened one time, and I was like,
well,
motherfucker.
dude, it happened, dude.
The whole-
Imagine how I
whole
felt
lot.
because this was happening to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like that was my reaction to how I felt.
Yeah.
Especially when you just wake up. You know what I mean? You don't know what the fuck's going on.
Right.
You just wake up scared. Maybe I was dreaming or something. Dude, it was like anxiety,
Dude,
like panic attack through the roof,
He
dog.
was just panicking,
Especially in that.
the whole
Like
fucking
whatever happened there was the same thing, except
Yeah.
for that it kept happening.
time. The whole time.
And
That
it was
guy
like-
was driving.
I was
Thankfully, I'm a smooth
I think-
driver,
I
so
think-
I'm like, I'm gonna walk to Colorado.
Thankfully, I'm a smooth driver, so it didn't really happen while I was driving. But like the other Maps, he does jerk a lot, and it's like, yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah, that would annoy the piss out of me.
And like, however the car rode, you know what I mean? Like, maybe we were going 70, and it felt like we were going 150. I was like,
yeah, he freaked out. He thought,
like I would just wake up, my whole body like just in fear, dog. I was
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah.
He's trying to like explain
No,
to
it's
me, you know
never-
what I mean? He's like, no, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I'm like, bro, just fucking stop right now for me. Just please do it.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, literally having a panic attack. I don't know what to do. He's
Yeah,
like,
it's
it's
never
not
been
really
that bad.
happening. I'm like, but it's happening to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
maybe we're not going 115. Maybe you're driving just fine, but to me, you're not right now.
Yeah.
Can we just
Yeah.
let it pass for a minute?
Take your foot off the fucking gas.
Yeah,
bro.
like
Just
just
gotta pet him on pet pee on the head a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
come on, shh, come on, guy.
he's
Come on,
only,
big guy.
I think he did.
wasn't it? It was. I remember it had to be you driving, and we were coming. I think it was like a strip club days when we were like fucking 18,
Yeah.
and I was laying in the passenger seat back, like I was sleeping like
Yeah.
this,
Yes.
facing the back of the car,
Yes.
like you know what I mean, and it was pouring down
I didn't know
rain.
what the fuck. I'm like, how in the fuck is this dude even sleeping like?
Like I had the seat laid down,
Yeah.
and then I laid down, but I laid on my stomach.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I was facing the back of the car,
Oh, all right, all
and
right.
it was pouring. I remember waking up, it was
Oh, this
pouring down
motherfucker.
rain.
I'm already
And I
anxious.
think my body, out of my body, thought we were going the wrong way or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm
Work
looking
if
out
you
the
were
fucking,
looking.
yeah, dude. But I remember,
oh, we're
I remember waking up in fear, like, what is happening? And I didn't even have like the nerves to turn around.
yeah.
Like I couldn't move.
I'm just happy and I'm so thankful
That was
that
bad.
you didn't do that shit when we were at the scariest part, when we were driving at like 3 a.m. going through the mountains.
I was like awake for that. I mean, that was scary, but it was like I was awake. Still.
Yeah, it was awake scary. It would have
Yeah.
been terrifying if we were, because
But we're not going to stop. We're not going to
Maps was
stop.
already kind of white knuckling it. And he was falling asleep and he was
Yeah.
refusing to drive. And I'm like, I'm just trying to keep him awake at this point.
Right.
And like, we're going through the mountains where like the cliff
Oh,
is
yeah.
straight down and you don't see anything because it's pitch black. All you see is the guardrail and pitch black. You don't see nothing. And you know it's just 100 feet down.
Oh, fuck that.
And it is so scary. I'm just so thankful that he didn't panic at that point because
Right.
like,
Scare the fuck out of you and fucking jerk the wheel. And next thing
Yeah,
you know, you're
'cause-
rolling down the cliff.
Yeah, we were all scared for that. Just awake, like
everybody was awake at
Like
we,
this.
There ain't no way he would have been able to sleep.
we're
knowing
like
that
this
it's
the
a
whole
fucking
time, like
cliff.
At this
oh god.
to put it in
We're like
perspective, to put it in perspective, we at this point we are awake. We've been awake for about 18 hours. We've been driving the entire time. We cannot see anything outside the car because it
wasn't
is.
it like 27 hours. Or
Well,
something?
no. At that, yeah, because when we hit the mountains, we were only like an hour outside
Yeah,
of
we were
Salt
real
Lake, so
close.
we were like 24 hours awake at this point.
We saw the real-
We just
Yeah,
drove it
that
straight
is-
through, and we've never been in such a dark situation where like you cannot see
And they got the
past
fucking
the
they got
curb.
the death ramps.
the death
You ever
ramps.
seen that shit
No.
on a real mountain? Like
Well-
trucks and shit that can't stop.
Well, I've seen
There's
those.
There's
A
a
ramp that they
they're,
give
uh,
to.
to crash into a wall.
No, they're called runaway ramps, and that's because truckers that don't know how to run down steep grades, they'll fry their brakes and they won't be able to stop anymore. So they have these ramps at the butt as you're going down that you can run up, and it slows the truck down by the time you get to the top of it. They're called runaway ramps,
and then you just like kind of back down ease.
no, you got to get towed out because it's like all sand and gravel and shit,
Okay.
and it's to stop
But they're
80,000
everywhere.
pounds going 100 miles an hour.
Like, bro,
They-
there's fucking suicide roads, and we're just
Yeah.
going straight down a mountain. Like none of us had ever been there before. and
Yeah.
it's middle of the night. We've been in the car for 25 hours.
The thing that was scariest to
bro.
me is that we couldn't see the turns. We were going down and the road would turn,
Yeah,
but we
that
couldn't
was
see the
crazy,
turns.
dude.
Like, because like we would just see the edge of the road, and like
And then all of a sudden it
we
goes
knew
that
it would
way.
turn, but like it was not lit up or anything.
Yeah,
we were
that's
like,
when you do like 20.
dude, we were.
Bro, I've been on
It-
hundreds and hundreds of road trips. That was the worst fucking. Thing
I'm
I've
a
ever
truck.
in my life.
I'm a truck driver.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
And I've driven probably over 1 million miles in my life, and the air was so thick in that car you could have cut it with a knife. We were all just holding our breath.
Who was driving?
Maps.
Oh.
He had
The worst, you had the worst guy driving at the
he
worst
would
part.
he wouldn't let anybody else drive, and I'm like, oh, okay, because like he drove like we did like
Bro, I
we
just
did like
got
a
chill, like, bro, you just killed it. Like you killed my homies, bro.
Bro,
Fuck off.
bro.
You don't
He-
let nobody else drive.
He almost killed himself on the way back because of how many fucking 5-hour interviews
Oh, yeah,
and
he's-
stackers he was taking. He had to go to the urgent care after that because
Yeah.
he fucked his
It
kidneys
was
up.
I
bad.
was gonna say his fucking heart probably pounded out of his fucking chest.
It was bad. We had to stop on the way back because he was getting heart palpitations and shit.
Told you it was the worst trip I've ever been on.
It was-
yeah.
Well, because he didn't want to make anybody else drive because he was feeling guilty and all that stuff, and we were like, hey man, we
Why?
have 3.
Why was he feeling good?
It's just a anxiety thing. Nobody
Nobody wanted me to drive.
Nobody
Like he-
wanted him to drive. I was exhausted from driving.
Alex doesn't drive.
Like
Alex
he
does
felt
drive.
bad if somebody else were to drive.
Yeah, but it was like an anxiety thing.
Because it was worse than peas.
Well, no, not like he was scared for somebody else to drive. He was
No, but he liked to have
didn't want.
control over.
Well, he didn't want to he didn't want to be a burden to anybody. He wants to be the guy that like helps
And
everybody.
Tony died the night
He
before,
wants to
too.
be the hero.
Oh yeah, I did.
Tony died the night before, to be fair. Like, we went to Attack of the Ninjas, and then we all had tickets for the after party.
Oh, shit, I
He
did.
just went into the back of a truck and literally died. Like,
I
I woke him up.
Oh yeah, I remember
Yeah.
you guys said.
I remember I
Yeah.
woke him up. We fucking did a shot. I was like, come on, bro, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
let's go. We did
Yeah.
a shot. He stood up, did a shot. He's like, all right. We started walking. He was already passed out again. I was like, all right, I guess he's not coming in.
My body physically would not allow me to continue.
That motherfucker said, "You're done."
My
show was
body
wild.
literally it found
It was a
found
great,
the
it was a
chair.
miserable trip, but it was also a great time.
It was
You get up
great.
and do one shot, and you're going back to sleep, bro.
Yeah. Well, I was like, yeah, let's do it. And then the body was like, no, you're good.
Like, I'll literally never forget that trip because of all the bad, but then also because of
Dude,
all
that
the
trip
good.
That trip was so fun.
As soon as
Overall,
we
it was
pulled
great.
into the hotel, is my favorite part of the whole trip.
Oh my god, it was so weird. It was so
We
weird.
went, you've heard this before, but we
Yeah.
literally went there for Attack of the Ninjas.
Salt Lake
We
City.
pulled up to Salt Lake City
Mormon
Hotel, and there was literally Attack of the Ninjas. There was a bus full of Chinese people.
There was like 2 tour buses full of just Chinese people.
We're like, holy shit, Attack
At
of the Ninjas!
5 a.m.
Yeah,
Like
like
5 a.m.
after we just came down off that mountain that we just
100
How do you know
50.
they weren't there for a second?
100
they weren't there the next day.
150 of them all in the parking lot. We pull up and we're like,
The whole fucking lobby's full. This is the middle of the night.
We had
no
to-
one's anywhere except for there.
we
Oh,
walked
shit.
in.
So wild.
And we
bro.
wound up having to sleep in the just sleep in the car, wait in the car for several hours until they could get a room ready for us. And thankfully, they eventually got a room ready for us. So we literally all in our clothes, we all just fell asleep. We all just we're just laying down everywhere and going to bed
Yeah.
because we were there day of, and
That was bad.
it was. Woo! I'll never do that again. Nope.
Yeah, no, fuck that driving straight through.
I think-
especially a 24-hour trip or 22-hour
Oh,
trip.
dude.
whatever you guys want
Oh,
to
no,
do, you guys.
I think it was.
Pretty sure it was 27.
I think that
Or at
was
least the way
I think it
home
was the way
was.
back. The way back was 27. It was like 25 on the way there.
It was on the way. Then on the way back, did you guys go through Nebraska? But on the
We
way
went-
there, you didn't.
No, on the way there.
Something like that. We was Nebraska instead of Kansas.
I will
or
never not
something.
be upset about that. We drove there and I said, hey, let's go through Colorado so that way we get the scenic route while it's daytime on the way there. Well, him and Maps were like, well, no, on the GPS, it's like a half hour quicker to go through Nebraska and all that stuff. He didn't even know any difference. He was just agreeing with the guy that we call Maps because he's autistic.
He don't know how to read a map.
Well, he's autistic and he loves maps. Like it's a thing. So he knows what he's talking about. Also, I know what I'm talking about too. I was like, it's more scenic to go on this route. The other guy was like, no, it's quicker going this way. So we go through fucking Nebraska from end to end for 19 fucking hours. Weird shit is happening to us all the way across the fucking state.
And how fast was it? Was it literally faster? You
Oh
think?
no,
I don't even remember.
no.
We went to Colorado though.
We went through Colorado at fucking 10 p.m. when you couldn't see the side of the
I
fucking
remember we
road.
stopped at the weed store.
We stopped at the weed store at midnight. Like, I was so mad because I was so excited to see the countryside in the daytime,
Right.
and then I got vetoed, and then
By a guy named Maps and P
yeah,
that don't know a clue.
and then we went, but then
I don't
only
think
going-
I don't remember carrying. I think I just wanted
yeah,
to get
he didn't
there.
give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck. I gave a fuck, and the other guy was like, "Well, it's quicker this way." You know, I'm like,
I'm the map guy. Leave it.
Yeah,
to
I'm
me.
like, hey, you're fucking.
Well, he's
you're
not-
dead body, man. This guy's maps.
yeah,
right.
Yeah,
I'm
just-
gonna listen to maps.
I'm-
I'm
Yeah.
that body.
yeah. I'm just the truck driver, you know.
Yeah, this
that-
guy's retarded for geography. That's
He-
fucking.
he-
Yeah, I
point.
mean, I'm gonna believe. I'm gonna listen to the guy guy that's called maps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
When we're talking about direction or going somewhere.
well, and
but we need to take care of a body. I might listen to a guy named That Body Man.
yeah. Well, I wanted beautiful
Facts.
views, and we didn't get any because everybody wanted to go through the fucking cornfields and get chased down by people with Pennsylvania fucking IDs.
I wanted beautiful views of the back of my eye.
And,
but
you
I
know,
have an anxiety attack.
But on the way back, I was like, no, we're going through Colorado, and wouldn't you know it? By the time we got to where it was like getting real scenic, yes, what was it like? Was it Wyoming that we went through? Like, because we went through Salt Lake, and as we were
I've
leaving,
already told you all the parts I remember.
I think we were going through Wyoming or whatever.
Besides
That
the
was
show.
pretty. Like the first couple hours and all that stuff. But by the time we got to like Colorado, it was dark and you couldn't see anything. And I was like, "You motherfuckers!" I was like, I was so mad.
You're really that mad not to see Colorado?
Yeah, because I want to see beautiful views and sights. I want to visit the world.
I would have
wanna
liked.
see
I
everything that
still
it
want to
has.
see Colorado.
We're going to Colorado,
I
and
flew over the motherfucker.
That's the only time I've ever been.
we're
anywhere
going to
close there. We
well.
weren't
This was the
really
time
there.
of year where it was like all in bloom. It was beautiful.
I saw Salt Lake City.
I saw
Which-
snow cap.
Yeah,
We saw the Del Taco.
Taco, the best water ever. But I'm actually going to Colorado in October, and we're for our anniversary trip. We're planning to go to the Stanley Hotel, and
Aren't you going to Vegas again?
we're going to Vegas. Yeah. We're gonna go to Colorado for like 3 or 4 days, and then we're gonna fly from Colorado to Vegas for 3 or 4 days, and we're gonna come back.
Oh.
But yeah, and so
Say what's up to Scum for me.
all right. So Scott, I don't know if he's near Colorado, but yeah. Stanley's a couple hours out of Denver.
Stanley.
No, Stanley.
Stanley and Toolmaker.
Oh, the cups.
Yeah.
Or
Well, yeah.
Stanley Steamer.
They own a hotel.
Dope. Is that where The Shining was?
That's where The Shining was inspired, but yes. Room 217, Stephen King stayed in there. Was inspired. But yeah, that's what it's
Expired.
He's expired.
yeah,
Yep.
they both
I
are.
thought Stephen King was still alive.
No, he
He
is.
is.
Oh.
But he's expired.
Yeah.
He's past his best by date.
He is. He is.
Oof.
Might not be expired, but he's past his best by date.
So
That's true.
So is Best Buy, by the way.
Best Buy.
Where the fuck did you find one of them?
What?
Best Buy. Is there still one on Manchester?
Not anymore. There's one in South
one on
County.
Limburg. Still there.
That one on Lindbergh still there? Holy fuck. What they got in there? Nothing?
Best Buy stuff.
Appliances, computers.
We only went into Best. Anybody went into Best Buy, it was either for video games or CDs.
Yeah, they don't sell those anymore.
They sell a few video games.
Yeah, probably online they sell a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
But you go in, you're gonna get appliances, computers, cameras. You get cameras and shit.
Yeah, cameras.
Yeah, they still got
TVs.
video games in there. Yeah, they still got video
Yeah.
games.
They got video
Oh,
game.
CDs.
No. They got.
They have one rack of movies. I think
I
little,
think they have like a small rack of like vinyls and stuff.
yeah, they have vinyls. They don't have CDs though.
Really?
Speakers.
And they have like one little
like
rack of
Thermal
like
says.
new release movies.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Speakers, yeah, they have those. That's where
That's actually where
the
I got.
GoPro came from. Best Buy,
That's actually
Yeah,
where I got
yeah.
these headphones. These
Well, I
headphones.
was asking because I know you was just in the vicinity.
but I did buy. I didn't go there.
These headphones came from Best Buy.
Yeah, I had gift cards. That's really the only reason I got it.
My second pair of headphones that I have at home now are actually from Best
Yeah, I
Buy.
told you that, right? 'Cause I said I almost bought I was going to buy an electric bike.
Yeah.
I was like, do I want a GoPro or an electric bike?
I'm surprised you didn't buy the electric bike, but he
They
was
were-
like, it's a little more expensive.
Yeah, I would have had to spend money. That one I didn't have to spend any money.
Why'd you have like reward
The
points?
gift cards.
Oh shit, nice.
The gift cards wouldn't have equaled the.
I think you'll get more use out of the
Electric
GoPro.
I don't know.
You should get. Well, never
You would have
mind.
taken that bike to the gathering, probably the Astro to zoom around.
I wanted to
Yeah.
get a one
I
wheel
don't
for the
know,
gathering, but Alex wasn't going to do it, and I was like,
They're so expensive.
very. But I wanted something
Oh,
like
it's
that.
expensive.
I wanted something like that for the gathering. And this is before we stopped.
If
going.
anybody knows how to fix a hoverboard, that'd be great. I can have one. You can just fix it, and I can use that.
You have a hoverboard?
What's
Or
wrong
is
with
a
it?
Scooter?
My scooter, yeah.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know. I think the battery probably.
Oh, so like, it just doesn't turn on.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, probably the battery.
Does it charge?
No.
You have the
Well,
charger.
It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. I mean, it might charge, but then it doesn't.
Yeah, you probably just need,
Doesn't work.
probably just need a new battery.
Yeah, but that's like the battery is like the whole thing,
Yeah,
basically. Like,
Buy a whole new one.
pretty much.
yeah, but they're much more affordable now, so maybe you can fix it. Because when I bought that, there wasn't a thing you could buy at Best Buy. It wasn't like a common. That was a long time ago. I was still smoking stuff when I
They
bought
probably don't even make parts for that.
I think it was like $1,100 or something fucking for a fucking scooter.
I'm surprised you bought it.
Well, you know,
The way you like to spend money.
I don't.
Exactly.
That was when we were fucking selling K2 and shit. I had fucking envelopes of money.
Oh,
I was like a legal drug dealer for a couple months.
That did happen.
Yeah. I literally, dude, there was a point in time I had $20,000 in envelopes.
wow. Isn't that supposed to go to the store?
No, they had fucking millions.
Oh.
The rep would come in, like the shit was so fucked up, right? Because like every week it would get illegal
Uh-huh.
and they'd have to change a chemical
Yeah.
and make it not illegal anymore. So the rep was in there all the time, bringing us new shit, pounds and pounds and pounds of this shit, right? We had a line out the store every day, all
Yeah.
day, just
Oh.
fucking. And we're buying these things. He's buying them for like $3, and we're selling them for $45.
Oh, wow.
It was like fucking.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It was stupid, bro. And the bigger shit was even bigger.
Yeah.
And the rep would just come in and give us shit. He'd be like, "Here, this is for you guys, not the store. This is for you." So we started selling our shit. I mean, Ryan got pissed eventually. The guy who owned the place, he was like, because we're stealing, but not. I mean, we're stealing our own shit, but
He was just
we're
mad that
taking
he-
money from him.
You were just mad that he. Yeah.
So I'm
that-
like, bro, I know how much you're making.
Yeah.
At one store, we had three stores at the time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear it, Tigger Kanga. Prayers for their niece is being thrown to school.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Those 4-wheel wrecks are very.
Holy fuck.
It's not
Yeah,
good.
fuck that shit.
Should be all right. Should be all right.
I
Should be all
hope.
right.
We're pulling for it.
But yeah, so yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, we shouldn't have been. We were getting paid to be there. We're not supposed to be making money, but
Yeah.
we were.
Well, fuck
Um,
yeah. I mean, that was even Ryan's thing too. Like, you guys get rid of this shit because I sure the fuck ain't gonna sell it all.
Well, he would have. He did. It
Well,
was
he didn't
selling.
have
Until it got illegal. Then we'd have fucking blowout
yeah,
sales.
Yeah,
Because then you get raided. The fucking FBI was like raided. It was. You know what I mean? And that's how we were as the employees. You know, we were all buddies and shit. We're like, fuck, we're not. You're not. This guy's making millions of dollars. We're making $10 an hour.
right,
Fuck you. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna go. We're the ones that are gonna go to jail. You're gonna get a fucking letter.
right.
We're like, fuck you. We're making money too, bitch. Like that's kind of how that went.
Yeah, but he didn't really give a fuck.
No.
That dude didn't give a shit about nothing. As long as his account was
Yeah, as long as
straight,
I mean, he was making enough money to where it didn't matter.
yeah,
really.
he didn't.
Until it started to become a problem, we couldn't sell it. Yeah, then it was like, what the fuck? I could have had this. Well, fuck you. You should have had nothing. You wouldn't have had motherfucker selling it. But
Right.
yeah, it's crazy to think I had that much money.
Yeah, he wasn't that bad of a dude.
Don't have none. Yeah, I still talk to him occasionally. He doesn't do anything.
It's because he made
Do
all
they,
that money.
does he even have a store at all?
No, they closed all that shit.
All of it.
I worked there basically until it was done.
So what the fuck's he doing there?
He's working for some other like fucking scamming people.
What
It's
a
like
fucking douche.
you get fucking mailers. He works for like one of those mailers where you get fucking the ads and the coupons in your mailbox.
He's stuffing fucking mailers.
I think he's just he gets people to do it, but yeah, I think he's like something like that. I don't really know what it is.
Why the fuck wouldn't he
I
open up
don't know.
another
He's
store?
probably making a bunch of money off it. He should like right now be great.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing. It was like he was like even when it started getting slow, we knew weed was going to be legal and it wasn't. You know, he's like he was holding out for that, and then they shut down before that.
Unbelievable.
It was a whole thing.
It only took another 20 years.
The one store got shut down. You know, the Morgan store got we got robbed all the time. That shit got closed down quick.
Yeah, that would have been. I think that was the first one to go.
Yeah.
Either that or the second one here.
Well, that was the third. Well, yeah, Fenton came after that one shut down.
Okay, yeah.
Fenton was cool.
Where was it
stuff.
at on Morganford?
Like right by Beeville Mill.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I don't know. There might be there's like a X fast food restaurant right there.
Uh-huh.
It might be like something right now, chicken and whatever, some generic something. It
Uh-huh.
was right across the street from that. That corner doesn't even exist anymore, but
Ah.
it was on the corner there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's like just a big parking lot there now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Okay,
on
but
that
I
corner.
know where that is. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be there all the time watching fucking. There was all kinds of crazy shit. I got my phone. That was the only time I ever got my phone stolen. They were sitting on the counter, and I walked over there and helped somebody.
Yeah. It used to be a real big thing before like GPS and shit.
Yeah, it was all on camera, but
Yeah.
yeah,
That
so-
doesn't mean anything. Criminals don't give a shit.
It was fun though. Well, I said fun doing that shit.
Yeah.
We sold hatchet gear. They said to fucking talk to psychopathic all the time because I was
Nice.
like, I was the rep for smelling stuff.
Nice.
So we used to have juggalos coming in the store all the time. That's cool.
Juggalos.
Bro, that shit's sad. Tigger, Kanga, whichever one's talking.
Yeah, I didn't mean to put that
Yeah, right.
little cry face in there. It was supposed to be just the hands. I don't know where the fuck that came.
I mean, it's still applicable.
One of
Yeah.
our
Even though he's not actually crying in his video, he is inside.
one of my maybe our I don't really remember best
What's
friends when I was a kid fucking died.
Yeah, it was ours. Yeah, I used to hang out with shortstop at the fucking pool, all the shit, hung out with him at fucking school. Yeah, dude, we used to fuck clown around all the time.
Yeah, this shit. I think about this shit
I
often.
was going to bring that up, but I decided.
Yeah, I was too, and I did.
I don't hear a lot of the
It's
only
sad
time
as
the
fuck.
only time you ever hear about four-wheel accidents, it's not good. It's not good.
No.
Bro, we weren't even in high school,
Ours,
were we? No, maybe freshman or something, middle school. Yeah, we were in high
Yeah.
school. We were in high school.
But being flown,
yeah,
man, that's
'cause
not
the
good.
Teacher.
Red Chuck Randy.
Yeah, well, and I remember the teacher. She died like the same week. They were in the same. They're in the same newspaper. I still have it. We've talked about it before. Elgin, right?
Miss Elgin, yes.
Our teacher got. Well, she got hit by a car or something, right?
Yeah, she got hit by a car. She would go before she would start her morning routine, getting ready for class. She'd go out, run, come back, get a shower, and then come to school and get all her shit prepared for teaching. Well, she went out jogging and didn't make it.
Well, that's a good lesson to
That's
learn.
cool.
Like
Yeah.
that's why you don't jog.
Oh, I swear to God, the only reason
Well,
I
it was
remember that is
dark
because
out.
I have the school newspaper.
Yeah.
And she died that week, and Jason died that week.
I'm pretty sure I have that somewhere, either in a box here or
He was at our friend's house. Fucking Pellegrin and all them guys were over there, and he was fucking riding the 4-wheeler in their yard. They had like a mansion. They
Yeah.
owned fucking 18 dominoes. Like it was, it's great people to be friends with when you were a kid.
Oh,
They-
yeah.
You didn't tell me they don't live there no more.
No, like a long time ago. They moved out a long time ago. That place looks like shit now too.
It does. It does.
It used to be like this huge mansion gated. Now it's just like fucking,
Oh, it was real nice.
Was it abandoned?
I think someone's there, but like they took all the fence and the gates are down. The grass is high.
Yeah, they fucked.
It's
it
just
all
yeah,
up.
it's just. I mean, it's still a really big house. It just looks shitty.
Right.
It's like right at the entrance to the golf course, Paradise Valley.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he was just riding. They were over there riding fucking 4-wheels around. They weren't even drinking. We were kids.
No, they had a.
He came
they had
around a corner and fucking hit
Well, they had a ramp,
a corner.
and he went up on the ramp, and
He hit the corner of the house.
he flew off of it and head first into the house.
Damn.
Yeah, of course we were in high school. He used to drive me places.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, he had a fucking Volkswagen and it played music every time he opened the door.
And okay, since we are able to talk about this, and it's not as bad as it was. I mean, it's still bad, but we can deal with it a little bit better. So his dad owns the funeral home right down the street here. That
JB Smith.
Yeah, JB Smith.
His
His dad literally had his wake and funeral, everything there.
Well, I mean,
I mean, it's for granted, it's probably discounted. I get it, but like, could you imagine being his dad and having to do that?
Right.
that
For
one
his-
was
for
probably
your
on the
kid.
house.
Yeah, I'm sure
Oh,
it was.
But but somebody that's in that business, like, yeah, it still hurts and it doesn't take away from it, but it like they're used to it. Like they deal with death in a different
But
way.
you're not used to it when it's your own kid.
Yeah.
Or your own
It
kid.
hurts.
No,
but
that shit was ridiculous.
Because like my dad's a firefighter, and
I
he's seen
couldn't
a
do
lot
it.
of people fucking die over the years of his career.
Oh,
and shit.
Hello.
I mean, he's seen a lot. I mean, he's seen a dude get his fucking head run over by a fucking car and pop
Whoop.
off and roll down the fucking highway.
My dad, he saw a homeless guy that got his head ran over by a tractor trailer. But when he was a kid, because like the guy was sleeping under the trailer, and truck went to go. It was already hooked up, and the truck went to go pull off. It was in the middle of the night, and it fucking popped his head.
Yeah, and then when
Whoa.
mom passed away, I mean, he took it very hard.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. I mean, we all did, but
Yeah.
for him to be a firefighter and see all that shit, I've talked to him about it, and he goes, "Man, it hits different when it's one of your own."
Oh yeah,
100%.
obviously, because like I was saying either last week or the week before about like Dakota Skulls, like it's different when like you don't have too much of an attachment to it, but like when you see the person in real life and like
Yeah.
then especially right before,
Yeah.
and then like it doesn't matter how close you are to that person, it's
Oh, for
fucking weird.
No, that shit affected me
It's
way.
fucking
like-
weird.
And people message like, like, hey, so I'm like, it's weird because I'm like,
It affected him.
I don't
more
deserve.
so.
I didn't feel like I deserved people telling me. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't want to say he wasn't my friend. He was my friend.
Right.
The fucking dude was dope, but it's like he's got family and
Yeah,
kids.
there's
and
other
fucking-
people that
his
deserve
brother, you know what I mean?
condolences,
Like-
Yeah, no, like even
Like he
when-
was a supporter of the show. It was dope.
Yeah.
I talked to him a few times. You know, like not
when-
on the show. He emailed me tracks and you know whatever. But I literally just met him in person Sunday, talking about he wanted to do this and want to do that. I'm like, fuck yeah, bro.
that
You know, like,
personalization.
we're getting hype about his
change
plans. I'm like, fuck yeah, we can do this type of shit together. And I was giving him shit because he didn't have merch. You know, I'm like, bro, you're on a tour. What are you doing, bro?
Yeah.
Could have got some fucking spray painted some shit. This is what we used to do when we were kids. Like
Yeah.
when I used to manage Ava Wait or sabbatical, we didn't have any money. We didn't even know how would you go about printing shirts?
Yeah.
We're kids. We made fucking stencils and fucking spray painted black t-shirts with white, and they dripped. And we're like, oh, that's even sicker.
Yeah.
We wanted it to fucking just to look good, and then it started dripping. We're like, oh fuck this, one of a kind. We sell them for more.
How does that hold up in the washing machine?
Oh, but probably terrible. It didn't matter.
Hey, give a fuck.
Nobody questioned that, especially not back then.
No.
We're just like
No.
fucking $10, $15. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't even about making money then. It was just about we wanted people to wear the shirts,
Same now.
and we weren't on tour either.
We're just
Well,
trying
yeah,
to-
facts. But if we were on tour, it would be about making money,
Right.
or at least recoup. Maybe not making money, but like getting by.
But yeah, make at least busting even.
Yeah, let me
Breaking
buy a
even.
fucking cheeseburger tonight. It's really like
Yeah.
I'll spray paint the fuck out of t-shirts for a cheeseburger. Put that on a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah. So yeah, and then
I paid the fuck out of t-shirts for a cheeseburger.
but so like having them conversations, and then he was here. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
I
will not do
heard
that.
the collective thought that we all went there.
I was like, yo, dude, ain't got any more of them cheeseburgers?
Oh, good update
You
though.
what?
Yeah.
She's stable, but she's in and out of consciousness.
Yeah,
But at least
right.
she's stable. That's a big thing.
Yeah.
It's a big thing.
For sure. But yeah, so it was like after all having that conversation, all that, and then like he was here and he's in the chat room.
Yeah.
I sent him a link
Yeah.
to join. He just didn't have service. And then 2 days later, like he died. Like, what?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like it hit him, and then when he told me, like
I meant to
I-
ask you about that off air, by the way.
I haven't told him, like, dude, if we didn't just like talk to him and him like in the chat room, it probably wouldn't affect me as bad as it is. And I know it's affecting you probably worse than it is me because you
Yeah,
just
it's
saw
fucking
it, dude.
crazy, dude.
And you're like, and he's like, dude, I just want you to know. I hope you don't mind me saying
No,
this,
you
but
do.
he's like, dude, I just want you to know, like, man, we've been friends for so long, and I love you, man. And I know we don't talk about it as much, and I know you're always fucking around, making fun of me and shit. And I'm like, bro, I
Did
do.
too. I was like, I know you're always hating this shit, but I
I'm
love
like,
you.
I'm not. We're not. That's not hate, man. It's just like that's how we fuck with. You know, you're my brother, dude. We fuck with each other like that.
Yeah.
He's like, I know you're just fucking around with me, but I want you to know, man, that
That's
man,
probably part of the reason I made that post about
I was
the
like,
fucking three
damn,
of us.
bro.
I thought it was something to do with that. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know
but
why.
nothing.
I mean, that came out of the blue. Like I seen that, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like
I
who
think,
the fuck?
I think it was a little bit of that, and it was a little bit of the fucking messages we were getting from some dude asking about Rev Rust, and it was a little bit of fucking One Eye bullshit that just came up like a week prior. I'm like, look, motherfuckers, like,
Because when
no
I
disrespect to any of those people,
no,
but it's like, no, none of that shit is part of us.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for long enough that we're separated from all that. Like, One Eye gets all the credit he can have.
yeah,
I'm not hating on One Eye. One Eye is part of the foundation of this show.
100%.
Nobody prior to him is.
No.
Yeah. I
Not
agree.
to take anything away from them and whatever they were doing before that. Great.
No, they were
Have
doing
fun.
trash before.
Good people. You know what I'm saying? At least I know that dude. He's a good dude. He's fucking dope as shit.
Yeah.
He supports us now. You know what I mean? I don't want to hate on that guy.
Yeah, no,
I never met him until recently. He was not a part of what we were doing.
No,
I might have. I'm not picturing a face. I'm not saying I don't know him. I
He
I
did
don't
a
know
whole
the
bunch of
name.
shows with Green and shit. He'd wear like the shit Joe would wear, except he was a redhead.
Oh,
He did the shit at Sonny's. His wife and his kid bought all kinds of merch. Like, they're great people.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering,
okay. I think
like-
I know who you're talking about. 'Cause I
But
think
I'm
I
like,
might have met him at
But I'm
Misty
like, look,
Nights.
whatever they did, great, but they don't count in what we are.
Yeah.
you almost triggered me because when I read that, I'm like, who the fuck is starting shit now? Like, dude, like,
Well, and I wasn't going to say anything, but he replied.
I'm like, we've been doing this
I
shit
knew it
long
was him.
enough that
Tony replied and was like, I don't know who the fuck that is. And I was like, I do. You know what I mean? I didn't want him to go back to the guy and be like,
right.
because I'm like, no, I've had
Hey, I
many
was nice about it. I was
No,
just
I know,
like,
but I was like,
yeah.
I would have just not said anything.
But
Well,
I think
and, you
that-
don't reply to anybody, and I don't.
Because
I
most of
usually-
it's just junk like that. It's going to turn into something else.
Yeah,
I seen
But
that.
I
out.
figured
That guy
I-
was cool at least.
yeah. I figured I'd mention
I
it.
almost let fucking loose. I'm like, man, why are we? Why? We have we not created a foundation?
That's what I'm saying. It was like, that's
That's
fucking
strong
eight-
enough.
that was if you were a part of this, not you were never a part of this, but if you were part of something called Replicon Radio, it had to be at least 8 years ago.
Right.
Over 8 years.
Over
ago.
8 years ago, because we're 7 on our
Yeah.
own, 8 with the studio.
It's fucking
And we're like, what, like 6 without one eye?
almost. It'll be 7 this
7.
year.
Yeah, it'll be 7 this year.
Like
'Cause I know he-
Oklahoma Gathering was 2017.
yeah,
He was barely hanging on then.
Yeah,
Like I don't think he'd been on the show in weeks, but he was there,
yeah.
and we gave him the press pass. You know what I'm saying?
Did
But
he ever go to Nick's basement?
yes,
I think he'd been there
Yeah.
a couple times.
Yeah.
But that,
Yeah,
was,
he'd been-
that was when he fell out.
yeah. That's when he.
yeah.
That's when,
Nick's
that's,
basement
when
was
he
the end.
that's when he busted his eye with our friendly dinosaur here.
Yeah, that was in the.
But he ain't never been out to Eureka.
No,
never.
no. That was he was already solidified.
He was
and gone. on
gone.
that
Yeah,
one,
he was
But
already
that was
gone.
in 2017. It hasn't actually been a full 7 years, but this year is
Yeah, this will
7 years without him.
Okay.
Whatever. I don't know the actual date.
Okay.
Which also blew my mind.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was somebody pointed out at the Oklahoma Gathering. I was like, oh fuck yeah, that was 2017. That was the last time.
That was our first press passes as Replicon Radio, I think.
Our only press passes
At the
is
gathering.
Replicon Radio.
Well, all together.
Yeah,
It was annoying. But yeah, it was all that stuff together. I'm like, dude, this we're way too far removed from all this shit.
What up, Noise
Oh.
13? You fucking pansy ain't gonna be at Astro. What the fuck, you little BI.
Noise. We're just
Yo,
kind of
moose.
we're just kind of rambling from topic to topic right now. We're talking
Oh
about
yeah, we
how
just talking shit, man.
the just the past and like a post that P had made about this being the only 3 members for the last 7 years.
Yeah, there's only
what we're
3 of
talking
us. There's not 4. There's not 5. There's not 20. So it's only 3 of us.
There's a lot of people that
Been that
go
way for a
around.
while.
It was a lot, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of that. And it was a lot, and then it was also like, well, we
miss you
didn't have a
too, bro.
guest, we don't have this. I was trying to just think of something to post.
No, dude. Yeah,
To be fair.
when I seen you post it, I was like, dude, I had enough of this. I really have. Like, it's like, have we not been doing this long enough to where we shouldn't have any riffraff over it?
Right.
I mean, fuck riffraff, but do we?
Don't throw shit out.
Yeah. I mean, have we not done this long enough? Just
What I
the 3 of us, not
what-
to have something established to fucking people by now.
You know, and also to add to that, you know what I don't understand is that like for people that like come up to us and ask us about it, it's like, okay, you know who Replicon Radio is, you know
Right.
who we are, you know what we do,
Right.
and enough to come up and ask us, is this person a member of it? But yet you don't know that they're not a member of this.
Right.
Like, how do you know us enough to come up and talk to us about it, but not know us enough to
You know who to
that
go-
they're not a part of
Yeah,
it?
you know who to go to ask a fucking dumbass question,
Yeah.
but you don't know
Tune in.
who the fuck. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Tune in. Who's on here?
All you got to do is just go back fucking 8 years
Yeah.
and tune in, and you'll see
Well,
who's
go back
on.
to-
You can't even go back that
Even-
far.
even
That's
if-
the point. This stuff isn't on the internet. Like
No,
it's
you
hard to
can.
find.
You can
It's
Even-
just-
even-
I thought they got taken down.
No,
we took them all, remember?
Well, we
Yeah.
have it. I'm just saying I
Yeah.
didn't know it was up.
but even if you
Audio.
go, even if you go back 8 years,
There's a couple missing episodes that got.
Still on Spreaker?
even
Oh,
if
okay.
you go back 8
Oh yeah,
years,
because there's a couple different channels. Sorry,
you, no, you're good. You go back 8 years, there's still 3 of us and one eye.
Yeah.
Which one
Right.
eye was the foundation of this fucking show. I will not take that from him.
Yeah.
But he's no longer here. He chose that. We didn't.
That's
kick
what
him
Lou
out.
said. I said there used to be 4, but we're so far removed from that wobbly foundation.
at
Yeah.
the most there was with us 3, there was only ever 4 because you had Fuckface that was running the boards and stuff.
Yeah, the people that own the fucking studio. don't count.
No. Those 2 fuckheads I'm not even
Yeah,
talking about.
I
I'm
was
talking
saying.
about the other fuckhead that the first blow up that we had.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that dick face.
that fucking guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
and-
he was also just a part of the studio.
yeah,
Yeah.
he made sure that he was a separate part
He
of that.
forced himself on us, but he was also
Yeah.
part of the studio.
Yeah. But like he wanted, like in good times, he wanted to be a part of us, but like he wasn't. And so like, he
didn't want to be a part of the bad times.
That guy's like a little crazy person, isn't he?
He's a literal crazy person, and I still have a friend
You know what we're
request for
talking
him.
about, right?
Upstairs.
No,
No, the fucking no, that dude's fine. The metal dude.
Oh yeah.
He used to run the boards
Yeah.
before.
that like
Yeah,
freaked
no,
out.
he's a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't say his name. I know his name, but I ain't gonna say his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's a piece of shit. And he ain't doing nothing no more. Either.
He's my oldest friend request in my Facebook.
Still
Really?
sitting
It's
there.
like 6 years old, dude.
Yeah, no, that dude.
And you know what? That's I think all those things I just said triggered that, and it wasn't even like a mean post. It was just like a look.
Yeah.
Because it's
There was only 4 ever.
because it comes up every once in a while, or you know what I mean, or someone will ask a stupid question or whatever. So I'm like, here, let's put this post out there with fucking 10 photos of all 3 of us through the year.
Yeah.
Like, if you see somebody else, it's not
Yeah.
it. But then I see old flyers. Like I saw the Nova Rockefeller when we had
Yeah.
Nova on.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I want to share this just because it's old. And I was like, oh, it's dope. I like sharing the old shit. And it's fucking my city, fucking Lockheed. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to.
You could just blur that out.
I know, but then I'd have to take time. And I was like, I don't care.
Send it to me and I'll blur it out if you want to
Well,
post
now it
it.
was like a week. ago.
I'm saying going forward.
Yeah.
Like, because
I'm like, I don't want to share these people's
that's an
logos
edit that
and
I could do
websites.
real quick. You'd be like, hey, man, here's
Yeah.
a screenshot. Fucking edit it to where we can post it. I don't know what to do. Really.
I was like, oh, I don't want to share these fucking idiots.
And then the other one you posted about was that the same post? No, you posted like, "Oh, we love you guys listening." Blah 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 blah. We've been doing this for.
I think that
whatever.
was the same post.
It was the same one that I commented on.
Yeah.
When I
Yeah, that's
started,
the one you commented on.
yeah, when I started commenting, I'm like, "Is this going as Replicon Radio?" That's why I hashtagged it. Fucking Big Roo.
Oh, okay,
I'm
that
like,
was you.
yeah, and
yeah,
then I went,
it did.
well, it didn't pop up right away, and then I had to back out and then go back into it to see it. I'm like, oh, well,
I had to go.
fucking
I had to
stupid.
go in and like grammatically correct your post too.
Mine or his?
Yours, the whole. There's several fuck ups in there, and like I let it up there for a while, and I had to go. I had to eventually go
Yeah,
in, and
read
I was
quite
like,
a few of them.
You know what happens sometimes because I know I do that obviously, but it's posted on Instagram.
yeah,
And then it's shared to Facebook. It used to share to Twitter, but now they don't like each other, or whatever. Which is annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
So I edit it. If I see it, I'm like, oh shit, I fucked that up. I'll edit it on Instagram. It doesn't fix it on Facebook,
uh-huh.
and then I just don't even think about it. I'm like, ah.
I
So the
get it.
Facebook wrong still spelled wrong for my
Yeah.
original misspelling, and the one on Instagram's been fixed.
Yeah,
And then, even when I made that post about Lakota, that long thing about
Yeah.
our history, which I was fucking
Yeah.
made me cry. Instagram ran out of characters. I didn't
Ooh.
know that. So the rest of it was in a comment, and then Facebook, I had to cut it and then re-edit it because Facebook gives you
that's
as much
so
as you want.
aggravating, man.
Yeah, Facebook you can write as long as you want.
Yeah.
I didn't know Instagram ran out of characters. I've never typed that much shit before.
I never had that much emotion.
Yeah,
No, it's been a roller coaster of a fucking year. Last year, this year, so far.
I don't know who was pretending to be the Replicon.
nobody was. No, it was just
Nobody was pretending, but people always like, "Oh, I was a part of that 50-man fucking radio show."
Now
But
that
would show up like once every 6 months. or
People
whatever.
only care when it's
although it does
relevant
kind
to
of
them.
remind me that like, hey, people do know our name, because if it's enough of a name to go around telling people that you were a part of it, that you were bragging, be a part of it, I mean, I take that as a compliment. Like, we're not mad that people are claiming that they're a part of this. Like, that's fine.
I
I mean,
take it as a compliment.
but the problem, the thing that we get upset about is, and it's not super upset, but it's annoying that like, hey, no, they weren't a part of what we're doing now. Like, and people don't understand that, and then you gotta fucking explain it, and it gets annoying. To like, because the person bragging about it doesn't make that clarification that, hey, this was 14 years ago,
right? Yeah.
not
Right.
what they're doing now.
Yeah, I was a part of that. What they're doing now.
Yeah.
I was a part of that.
Because there was,
And despite
I built that
many
shit.
arguments about name changing, we decided not to do it.
I built that shit. Them
Because
guys are just going with it.
because we didn't change it early enough, and
Yeah.
we
No, I know,
and,
but I'm
yeah,
saying-
and
We
they-
wanted to change it when Tony P and myself, or Dead Body Man P and myself, when we joined, we hated the idea of having a fucking dinosaur. We hated the idea of the fucking.
we hated the name. Yeah,
We hated everything,
yeah.
and we were trying to have the fourth member at one point to change it, and there was no way. He's like, "No, I brought you guys on to help me better my show, than to tear it apart." And we're like, "Well, you guys already tore it the fuck apart, bro. Like, we need to like start over and start fresh." And there was no giving in, so we went with it. And then he shortly left. And we decided that, you know what? We already have a name. You know how long it's going to take for us to you know how much it's going to take for us to break down, rebrand.
That's what changed it for me.
Yeah. The Replicon is watching.
Yeah, the Replicon is watching, which P came up with that. Him and I are like, we need to make this better. We need to come up with something to make it better. And we're on the phone with each other. And I'm like, I don't know how the fuck we're going to make this dinosaur better, bro. Like, it's fucking stupid. He's like, well, what about the name? I'm like, Replicon. Yeah, what the fuck is a Replicon? And we looked it up, and I mean, we did that on the show, obviously.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, this makes no fucking sense with what
DNA.
the fuck we do.
It repeats itself.
Repeating DNA.
And then P was like, light bulb went off, bro. I got it. I'm like, what? And he's like, the Replicon is watching.
Oh.
And I'm like, what? He's like, the Replicon is watching. And I'm like, I like that. All right. So he was like, we're going with it. I'm like, you sure we can't come up with something else? He's like, no, I'm going with it, man, because I found this fucking dino eyeball and shit.
That's where it started with the eyeball.
It was his Dark Carnival moment.
I mean,
It was.
yeah.
It was.
No, it was. And I'm like,
It started with the eyeball. I was trying to come up with merch or something.
He sent me this fucking eyeball, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what are we gonna do?
Somebody
like,
burp hot dogs.
No.
Jesus Christ.
And he's like, the Replicon is watching, and I was like,
It's probably the
All
warm
right,
beer
dude.
right here.
so that's how we ended up coming up with the
At least I don't think I burped.
And now it's weird if you
the
see me
Gmail
without,
and all that,
if you see me not repping Replicon.
Yeah. It's odd.
right? Yeah, that eyeball right there.
That's the eyeball that changed everything.
That is.
That's the one.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
because you were
Sexy eyeball.
you were still new to us.
Yeah. Yeah. We weren't even talking at that point. Really. We weren't really friends.
Only at the show, like we would all go to the studio, and then once we left the studio, like Dead Body Man was on his own, and then P and I hung out, you know, on a regular.
I would have to say that it probably took several years for us to become like friends. Like, yeah, we would do the show.
Yeah,
And
you
like,
were the guy I knew from bowling,
yeah.
and
yeah.
then we started doing the show,
And then
I'm
we
like,
would go
what
to
the fuck?
concerts, and you guys would always go off and do your thing. I would go off and do my thing.
Yeah,
Like we
You
never
had your
hung out.
people, we had our
Yeah, we
people
never
and
hung
shit.
out at gatherings or anything like that. Like if I were to go to gatherings in Astro now, like we would all hang out. Like we would probably get rooms close together or
At
something
Astro,
like
I
that.
feel like the Astros we've been to, we hung out a lot. Though.
Kind of. I mean, I also, to be fair,
You just go hang out with your wife.
I usually,
Yeah.
I always usually have my wife. With
We
me,
were your friends. You just weren't ours.
Yeah, we were always out
Yeah.
running around, and you were nowhere to be found but your room.
No, there was literally a defining moment, which is also the same reason.
I'm excited.
Which is also the same reason One Eye ended up leaving. Was the exact same defining moment. Was when fucking assfucker tried to steal our shit,
Yeah,
and we realized it. And we were supposed to sign these contracts and do all this bullshit, and then we were all like, "No, fuck this.
yeah.
We're gonna do our thing." And we all like sat there and agreed, like it's the four of us. Like we had a fucking. I think it's the only time we've ever had a legit serious conversation. Still to this day, fucking
That was only
8 years later, we
Yeah.
still have not had a more serious conversation than that conversation.
No.
We're in the studio at fucking Shitbag's house,
Yeah.
or not how, whatever, the
At the
studio.
yeah.
And I'm like, and we're like, we're not gonna let him do this. This is our fucking thing. You know what I mean? We're gonna do this. Nick's gonna help us. This is before we actually got thrown out. We were planning on leaving,
Yeah.
and we were like, it's the four of us. We're gonna fucking ride this to the fucking end. And we all fucking agreed. You know what I mean? Like,
I was always on board.
if there was
with that.
if they make a movie about Replicon Radio, we're gonna fucking share blood in this.
We're gonna have fucking
Yeah.
Jerry.
We didn't actually cut ourselves and share blood, but in the fucking movie version, we
We're
will.
gonna. We're gonna.
We will cut our fucking hands. We're like fucking blood brothers.
But we're gonna leave One Eye out of it because he might have an STD.
And we're gonna have fucking.
Well, that'll be part of it. We
We're-
won't. Yeah.
We're gonna have Jerry Heller play the fucking studio.
But that, like in my mind, that was like the moment. Like that was the moment I decided, and then we did that.
Well,
And
we
one of us
became
did
one
it.
at that
Because
point.
P and I had a conversation prior to
But that's
going to the studio that day, and
Yeah.
I'm like, "Nah, dude, me and you are 100%."
Because it went from do we change the name, do we do this, do we do that, to it was like, okay, fuck this, we're gonna do our own, we're gonna start our own. The reason I was there to begin with was to start my own show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's why
That's why he invited me.
That's
to
why
sit
I
in.
was there, and I just said, come down and check this out. See if we want to use this studio. They want us to have a show here.
Yeah.
Because I used to do the shit with Havoc.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'll come look at it. And he's like, well, can you help me? You know what I mean? So I was like,
See, I was just a really good friend to One Eye at the point because like we used to hang out a lot. Like he came over to parties all the time. We used to hang out like all the time, and like he always would hound on me to come to do his show and like be on his show and all that stuff. And finally, eventually, one time I was like, fine, yeah, fuck it, I'll come down. I come down to be on the show, and I was
I
on.
think you were the first one to go down.
I was ahead of you guys by a couple
of
weeks. Yeah, I was ahead of you guys by a couple weeks.
Yeah, and then P came in, and then a couple weeks later, I came in after the gathering because he told me at the gathering, he's like, dude, come check because we ran into One Eye.
Yeah.
And One Eye was telling me, Rue, come on, man, you got to come down. You know, you check out, you know, we'd like to have y'all come down to the studio, you know, see what you think.
Yeah.
Because I guess P was in there, like, so it was like 2 weeks after P was there.
Yeah.
Because the following week was the gathering.
And I kind of love that we all kind of joined around the same time.
Yeah.
You know, because like I was there, and you know, I'm not taking credit for you staying on the show, but I don't think if I wasn't there, I don't think P would have stayed with it. Because,
oh no, we would have done our own show.
Because when he was there, we were both looking at each other, and
yeah,
like
me and him were like,
and you know our past.
this sucks, that sucks.
Like
And
I
me
knew
and him would
who
go
he
smoke
was.
and talk about it.
I knew who he was, and he knew who I was through my
Right.
ex-fiance's dealings with Havoc, and it was not a good thing. But I
Right.
didn't have any animosity towards him.
No, it was the other guy.
It was the other guy. But so like it wasn't like I saw him was mad. I was like, oh shit, hey, you know, because like we'd already squashed it at that
Right.
point. But right off the jump, because I'd already been there a couple weeks, I'm like, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, but I already knew that I knew more than them.
Yeah,
And I was like, this is fun.
I could see that when I came in my
Yeah.
first time.
And then he saw it.
Yeah, and I was the guy that knew radio.
Yeah, and he saw it, and
Well,
then
because you've done it,
'Cause
and
of
we've
you.
done it.
and we had like within that first couple weeks, like we basically would look at each other and be like, bro, they're fucked up. Like they don't
That's
know.
how I
what the
looked
fuck
at
they're
both.
doing.
That's how I looked at
Yeah.
both of you when I came.
And
in.
we
I'm like,
and we
what the
started
fuck?
bouncing ideas, and we just kind of hit it off right off the jump. And then when you,
'Cause, yeah, it was like-
yeah,
Us versus everyone else.
Yeah.
it was like, hey, we could make this like a way better.
I'm like, oh, you know how fucking, especially 8 years ago,
yeah,
how much of a fucking mess I am. And we both think like these people are fucking.
Right.
there's just fucking animals in here, man.
And that's what we
Oh,
all
they-
used to fucking drink. We used
Yeah.
to get fucking hammered on the show.
All they
Right.
all them previous people, all they wanted to do was they were just trying to they were trying to be cool. Oh, I do a podcast or I do a radio.
Oh yeah.
That's all they wanted.
Yeah,
They
it was
didn't want to do any work. They didn't know anything. They didn't take the time to learn anything. They just wanted to jump on and be like, oh, this is what I am. This is
Yeah,
what
old
I
boy
do.
upstairs, he's fine. He's cool.
Yeah, he ain't bad. I'm glad we're done with him though. Be honest with you.
They make
I'm
really good
fucking
shirts.
done
Speaking
with
of
him.
spray
Yeah.
paint shirts, they make good shirts.
Yeah.
I love their shirts.
They're funny.
Yeah.
That makes funny shit.
But yeah, and then I joined shortly after the gathering because even like One Eye was like, Rue, you gonna come to the studio, man? You're more than welcome. Come down, check it out. Let me know what you think. Maybe you can be part of it. And I was like, P, I didn't tell him this, but I was like, P and I already had a conversation about this, and we were gonna go down
'Cause we were
check
gonna
it
start
out
a new
and start
show.
Yeah, we were gonna start our own fucking.
We were
show.
going to start this show. To be in all fairness, not like not
Yeah.
with Tony,
Yeah.
but not with one.
Yeah, no,
but,
I
like,
would have been
right.
on. I would have been on Replicon. Y'all would have been doing that. I would have stopped probably very shortly after that, or however long it would have taken.
But that's what I mean because we did the Havoc and we stopped doing it
Yeah.
because
I got serious because you joined on because I from the jump I thought I would be serious, but I was the new guy and I didn't want to say much and I didn't know shit about
Right.
shit. And then you guys came in and then you came
And
in.
we started running shit.
I-
like Tony's like, "What the? Who the fuck are these guys?"
well,
We're all
I
trying
was
to run
saying,
shit.
well, I mean, I was a majority vote also in that too. That
yeah,
helped.
you understand. Yeah, you understood that
we were all in the same wavelength. Of like, yeah, no, this is what needs to happen. Why aren't
Yeah.
you guys doing it?
yeah, I would
Yeah.
sit over there. The first time I was
Yeah.
there, I like
Oh,
sat over there.
Oh,
Oh, I jumped on a fucking
And I would-
microphone.
well,
fuck it.
well, yes,
Yeah.
yeah, but we'd already been there a few weeks. Like
Yeah.
I just sat there and watched, and then afterward, I was just okay. Well, this like this is all bad.
Yeah.
Like you just want me to help. Here's my input.
And I believe I told him the same shit because we were outside like on a break or whatever. And he's like, "What do you think?" And I'm like, "This fucking show's fucking retarded, bro. You gotta change shit.
Oh yeah.
If you want to be successful, there's a lot of shit you gotta fucking change,
I still miss that speaker staring at me on the fucking table.
right? Are the roaches crawling
I'm
around
not-
the fucking room?
I mean, I'm
The
not.
dead
I'm,
ones in the
I did.
keyboards.
I did like I didn't mind having the monitors,
It was nice. Yeah.
especially because we played
we didn't
music.
have
We played
headphones.
music break.
yeah, and we didn't use headphones.
Yeah,
either.
we did.
Oh yeah, we know we did.
They
yeah.
didn't at first, but yeah, no.
Eventually,
That was like the number one thing.
One
I was
thing.
that
like,
was the
yeah.
first thing we were like, yeah, no, y'all need headphones.
yeah,
Yeah, it took them a while. It took them a little bit to get them. But
you're
yeah,
just
we
fucking
all-
yelling in an open room. You don't even know what it sounds like.
Yeah,
We still have audio issues to this day.
we sure do.
I can only imagine what that shit sounded like.
I couldn't. I don't even think I can go back and listen to a fucking episode.
No, it's terrible. I've tried.
Well, it's just people screaming at each other over each other.
Yeah,
Nobody
I mean,
can
don't get me wrong.
understand each
If I had time, which I don't, especially not for that, I would go back and find like you yelling at one eye and clip that shit.
other. Oh, some of them fights were the best,
Yeah, like those were fucking.
I don't
epic.
feel like I was ever wrong though,
bro. You was so violent towards him.
Yeah, because that's the only way you can get through to him. A lot
Yeah,
of
the only
people-
one I had that video it pops up every once in a while.
bro. Like
and I'm like hiding in the basement. I'm like in a
like
trap
all
door.
scared. Yeah,
And
the
you're like,
fucking
"Ah,
door that
fucking
folds up.
door," yeah.
Like, oh, you guys don't understand. Like, I
And one I was
tried.
like, leave me alone.
You guys,
And then he
act
would continue to talk shit
Yeah.
right after that. Like, I'm so sorry. Fuck you.
yeah, he did. He would do that. He'd be like, "Rue, I'm agreeing. I'm fucking," and then go off. I'm like, "Motherfucker, shut up already." But that's how you had to get. Like, you. The only way to get through to him. I tried to be the nice guy. I
It's a
tried
couple-
to talk to him
I wish we
to
could
get
call
through
one.
to him. You can call him.
One day he'll just fucking up.
He would.
I wish. That's what I meant. I wish we could like actually have a conversation.
I still
with him.
hear
Right.
about the hooker calls and all that shit.
Hookers
Like,
on the fly,
yeah,
that
I'm
shit
like,
was- I was talking.
I'm
about
like,
those
it's
the other
great.
day.
But if we had a voice to do that, that would be great because like it's the same thing that like, my
But
brain.
you were always scared to talk.
No, it wasn't. I'm not scared. I'm too retarded to be able to be as funny as I need to be
on the fly.
while I'm talking. If he's talking, I can be funny, as funny as possible. But I can't be the one. I can't do both. My brain doesn't work that many gears at the same time.
So you say you want to bring it back? Just call it like hookers with
We
notes.
need somebody else to call.
Fucking hey,
hookers with notes.
Hey, bros in the fight.
No, if we got
They
somebody
were.
that could be,
People loved them. I hated it. I was like, fuck this.
I didn't like it either, but
It's
that
like,
literally was the only way that you can get through to fucking.
now we get
one
mad
eye.
at each other for talking over each other. That shit was that was like 10
Oh, it's
billion
way worse.
times worse. I'm like,
Way worse.
we're clearly not going anywhere if this is what happens in every episode.
every episode.
But
At least once a month.
Well, 'cause
you
he
guys
would-
can get into it
Yeah,
on air.
I tried to talk. I tried to be nice to One Eye and let him know, like, hey, bro, like, chill the fuck out. Like, let him know what's going on. And he wouldn't understand that.
he'd hit him with that "I'm gonna kick you out" voice.
I still
So I had to sit there and fucking yell at him.
I love that we're talking about this, and I love going back. I hate that we always do it, but I love it at the same time. But I still want to go back. I still want to do episodes now of us going back to those episodes.
Oh, like listening to him
Uh-huh.
and like do commentary
Yes.
on him. That would
I
make
mean,
it so chaotic.
Honestly, we can't.
Because we
can't
can
get
pause it.
demonetized.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah. Except for
We
we'd
can't.
have to skip the music part.
that's not that hard.
But
But
we
yeah,
can't get demonetized.
no.
We would
That's
have
our
to.
shit.
We would have to handpick some clips, unless you would just do a cold call and just play it.
Well, like originally, my idea is like the interviews.
Yeah,
I think that'd be cool to revisit a lot of those, just to hear them because it's crazy. It'll be crazy. Like, what the fuck did we talk to Zool about in 2017?
well, that was a good time to have One Eye
Nothing.
on the show because like he was the
Yeah,
he
none
kinda
of us knew who they
bulkheaded-
were.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
bulkheaded that one.
I still remember when we had so and so on the fucking show, and I was like, I'm
You're gonna have
about
to tell me who so and so.
No, I won't. Not let me finish. I
Okay.
won't have to. And I'm like, I'm about ready to go off on this motherfucker.
Oh, the one show I didn't attend. Was that what you're talking about? There was only one episode of Replicon Radio I was not at, and I was in the chat room, like, "Fuck this motherfucker."
Yeah, it was your buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, and then I'm like, I'm about
Do
ready.
you know who we're talking about?
You will. Let me finish.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
The only person we dislike.
I'm about ready to go off on this motherfucker, man.
Dude,
And then all of a sudden, boom! Like I say that like off mic, and then he looked at me and he was like mouth fuck it. And then, well, what do you fucking mean? Like you can't sit here. I'm like, oh, shit, I ain't gotta say nothing. And then he just went to fucking town on old boy, and I was like, damn. And he was like trying to backtrack, and then Tony was like, no, motherfucker, you ain't backtracking shit. What the fuck? I'm like, holy fuck, here we go.
Should have stuck with our gut on that one.
Yeah.
That really fucked us.
Well, I tried to tell you. I tried to say something. But
Oh well. Yeah, I don't want to go back and listen to that one.
but
We had nothing
We
nice
were
on
being-
that same episode.
yeah. But
The only reason I know that's because I see the flyer.
But he gave, but he also gave us help. You know, he did help us.
Yeah, for sure.
He fucked us and help us. But
You know, we definitely.
He was a part of that post.
We definitely grew from that tremendously. I think. I mean, I think it was a necessary part of our history that, like, you know, we learned a lot.
You're probably right.
We grew a lot from that.
Necessary evils.
It didn't necessarily hurt us, other than our feelings. And like for
Definitely
real, it didn't do a long, like, lasting damage, because now everybody knows the whole dealings.
Oh yeah,
of it
we
and all
overcame
that stuff.
it.
So like at the time it sucked, but you know, now it's just we learned a lot from that.
I mean, I ain't mad at nobody.
Oh
To
no,
me,
like
in all
everything-
honesty, all the bad shit that has happened to us has been our greatest assets.
Yeah.
Like
I think
that
so.
shit made us grow. Getting kicked out,
made us grow even harder.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Because we had been planning it and just, you know what I mean? We literally just didn't have the balls
We-
to do
well,
it.
well,
Or the
'cause
money.
we couldn't, because with the contract that we were under.
Well, yeah, that too. But we also didn't have the money. We're like, we got to save money. We're saving money while we're paying them.
Yeah. But what saved our ass was them breaching contract, not us.
So great.
Yeah.
And they didn't understand it. And one guy didn't understand it and was like, "Where you guys at? Where you guys at?"
Yeah.
Lockhead's been there since fucking 6 o'clock to let you in when your show starts at 6 o'clock. Yeah, fuck you. Nobody fucking replied to that motherfucker, and it was hilarious because he kept hitting us up, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I guess 9 o'clock. I guess you guys aren't showing up.
Nope.
One
Nah,
week later, we
motherfucker.
were in the motherfucking dungeon studio with all the equipment.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Oh.
You don't kick us out. Fuck
Shout
you.
out to Nico Tech.
Right?
In the motherfucking hand.
You know what? I'm going to give this motherfucker a shout out.
I gotta go get water.
If I could remember his fucking name, but shout out to fucking shout out to the old fucking studio. Because you know what? If it wasn't for them, where the fuck would we be? If it wasn't for them kicking us out, where the fuck would we be today? We would still have trash show.
I mean, if we were still allowed to be in there until this day, yeah. I mean, who knows?
That's what I'm saying. If they didn't fuck up and breach contract to where we were like, fuck it, because I even told you guys, I'm like, they breached a fucking contract. Don't go back in that motherfucker.
Well, they moved to a new place now,
Yeah.
so it could be nice now. I know that building's still there, but
it doesn't matter though. We would still be at that fucking studio.
Yeah.
If that shit didn't happen, so shout out to that fucking studio for doing what they did to make us better ourselves and move the fuck forward. No,
Boo.
no, that's part of the history, bro. And if it was,
I see what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing with the part of the history, but I
If it
also don't
wasn't-
agree that if it wasn't for that, fuck that. No, hell no. Because we were already we wouldn't
we were already ready. To
it wouldn't be
fucking leave.
this, but we prior to me ever stepping foot in that building, we were having a conversation about
100%.
I want to get back into this.
But what I'm saying is
That was just I don't have to fucking deal with it.
right.
Literally.
But what
Which
I'm-
has been basically my whole problem my whole life.
But what I'm saying about this, though,
Like, I don't have to invest money. I can just go there and they have all the shit and we're good to
Right.
go. Fuck yeah. I
But-
can do that for $30 each of us.
but what I'm saying though, at this point, we wouldn't if it wasn't for that day and that studio.
Shout out
fucking
to
up.
fucking Zug Island, bro. Wasn't for Zug Island.
Well, true. Well, if it wasn't for him, Tony wanted to fucking stay to watch 5 minutes of Zug Island. But no, shout out to them because we wouldn't be as far along as we are today.
We didn't take all of the equipment to fucking Zug Island, and old boy got mad at us for
Right.
not fucking helping him carry it.
But what I'm saying, like, no, for sure.
Oh, bro, that I was so mad that night. I was ready.
I'm
to
glad
swear
I
on
left
that dude.
early. I'm glad I had to fucking work the next
You would
day.
have been. We would have been fighting that dude.
We would have been fist fighting in the fucking parking lot, bro.
Look at that.
Or in the fucking
dude. And okay, so we had prostitutes, hobos, gunshots.
train, yeah.
We had trains, and not once, but twice we had bounty hunters come in.
Yeah, we did.
we sure the fuck did.
Yeah, we did.
You know what? I still have their number in my old phone.
Yeah.
They're like, if they come in here, call us. And I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
I will
okay.
do,
That's
motherfucker.
crazy. Y'all don't know where the fuck we came from, dog.
Dude, we was in the
No.
hood.
I don't
dog.
even. I can. Man, I feel like I blocked that shit. I don't
But
remember
that-
that.
but you
shit.
see
I remember
it on-
that train. Now that you brought it up.
That's
but-
where that
Yeah.
police car crashed into the gay bar. That was across the street from this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was the gay bar that was across the
I know
street.
it's out.
But you see what I'm saying? though? Like, I don't think we'd be as far along if it wasn't for that day. Getting kicked out of
No,
the
for
studio.
sure.
We
No,
would,
yeah,
we
I
would
mean,
still
yeah.
be fucking struggling. We
But it's not shout out to them.
Well, no, shout out for them being that stupid to fucking breach contract.
Well, shout out to him for being fucking. I mean, and that we wouldn't have done that if he didn't try to steal our shit.
Well, he only tried to steal
That was
our
the
shit,
catalyst.
but he tried to steal our shit after the fact.
That was the catalyst, and the fact that I'm smart enough to know that Replicon Radio shouldn't be getting mail.
Right.
Because our name, we're Replicon Radio. We didn't sign up for nothing.
I didn't ask for nothing.
We didn't sign up for a goddamn thing. I was like, no, hell no. I know what a goddamn LLC is.
No.
I know how the fuck you're getting this mail.
And that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to have shit mailed there, so under Replicon, so it made it look like that's
and to clarify for the listeners, the reason he did that is because we quickly became the most popular show at that studio,
and he knew we were going to.
And he knew that we were going to do something big.
He got
a website.
He didn't like the fact that we got our own website.
And we got our own website, and we started doing our own stuff on the side, like on our own. And he just knew that we were going to be bigger than anything that's ever come out of that studio before, and we are. And he wanted to capitalize on it. And that's why he did that.
Even old boy tried to start another fucking show who I got into it with, and fuck that guy too, because he's a piece of shit.
Times two?
No, the other one that one the whole other one that I was like, why the fuck we want them on our show?
Oh,
I thought you were talking about times two as well.
No, I don't.
They weren't our feed.
They weren't around long enough.
They took the feed.
Fuck them too. But.
To be fair, though, I think that kind of that was either an oversight or something that they were just doing. They only did a couple episodes on that feed, though.
They didn't switch, I don't think.
They eventually
just stopped.
They stopped.
Yeah,
I think that was the studio's problem because they were like, "Oh yeah, you guys can still do it here."
Yeah. I think it was.
Who are you talking about?
Jack? Who?
Talking about Jack?
No.
I know the.
No, that's what I was talking about him earlier.
Yeah,
I
know.
know.
What you talking about now?
The one that came in
airwaves
or whatever.
Oh, the guy that was doing
Travis and him?
Yeah, fuck them. Fuck that dude. I ain't gonna say fuck them all, but fuck that dude.
Well, he was
I remember you guys
for
talking
a
about.
while.
I know you.
He was friends with us for a while, and then
that's y'all's business.
Oh, he the one that was.
I don't remember what it was, but I never.
He the one that come on somebody's bullshit comment and some fucking foul shit, and I call him out on it, and then he want to act like there's a problem, but then when we're face to face, he don't want to do shit.
He helped us out too in the beginning.
Yeah, he tried to, but we realized that he didn't have nothing to offer.
Well, he got us way out.
He did get us way out.
And didn't he like turn on us eventually?
Yeah,
I think just him and Rue got into
it. That was it. No, I think he was like
talked shit about the whole show.
Like he just started talking shit about us or something like that. And then like we just stopped fucking with him.
You want clicks, probably.
Possibly.
That.
I don't remember.
Whoa, that's weird. I just remembered that. He started doing after he left there. He started doing a show out of Sonny's.
Yeah,
and I went there.
Yeah.
Because he interviewed me for some reason.
That's when we had Jason.
Yeah, because he booked us.
He got us.
He booked us to host Jason.
Yeah,
and then we collaborated on the first Total Extinction show, and then we met everybody, and we didn't need him anymore.
Man, I miss doing Total Extinction.
So I guess that's why he was pissed off, and then I blew up at him. And
I wish we
get to a problem. I guess
get to a point where we're like we could do Total Extinctions that are like bangers of shows that like sell out. Like that would be cool.
I mean, it'd be nice if we had a venue like Pops, but we got the gatekeeper on that one, the gatekeeper on the other one.
Who's the gatekeeper on the other one? What is the other one?
What is it? Red Flag?
Oh, no.
Doesn't he do both of them? Or
No. The Red Flag loves us.
Well, they gonna give us a deal.
They only did 15 episodes.
On the feed? I thought they did less than that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But it's still, I mean, the whole thing is called Replicon Radio.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they never changed it.
Yeah.
That's cool. We get credit for that. Hey, you know what?
No, that's theirs. That's we have our own thing that looks just like this.
Yeah, that's theirs. Because like we were doing it on there, and then we switched it.
Yeah, all of our old episodes are on this, and also on ours, which is Replicon Radio.
We ought to steal their shit, throw them up on ours, and get fucking paid.
No, we stole our shit and put it back up.
But I don't even want that shit up. That's fine, right where it's at.
Maybe it was 2018 that he left because
I thought he was there for like a year.
Yeah, because the Doug Island show was 2017.
One Eye.
Yeah,
he was there. He he was at
our last episode over there was November 27, 2017.
Yeah,
Zug Island live at Zug Island.
Yeah, One Eye was with us quite some time over at Nick's.
Yeah.
No, I knew that.
But
I don't know what years are. Is what I'm saying.
I don't
Oh, yeah.
either.
But once we were getting closer to the move, once we were getting closer to the next move, that's when he started to fade out.
Yeah. But he never knew about going out to Wildwood officially.
That me?
Oh man,
You?
we got to do it once, sometime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just bear with us. It's our
It's
first
live.
time ever live broadcast.
First time ever.
We are
It
live
was.
on the Firebird right now.
Oh.
I'm out here sharing the link.
Yeah, I remember P had the fucking the wireless mic, and he would just walk off,
Yeah.
and he was just talking, and say, "Dude, we can't talk to you." He still does it to this
He
day.
did it at Pops. The last time we did that Pops did a live.
Every time.
Let me know when you can't hear me no
It's like,
more.
all
How the
right.
fuck you want me to do that? Because we ain't here no more.
Hey, what's up, Rassopotamus, yo? Rassopotamus, yo.
Yo,
Yo, what up?
That's a young Proto.
Yeah.
holy shit! Is he explaining?
Fucking dope. I like it. Listen, we're learning.
This is me with the wireless mic.
Yeah.
You can tell P's already drunk.
This microphone in my hand is fucking awesome.
I
We're-
like it.
We're so fancy. We're like, look at us.
Right?
I was back in the dark times, man.
I can't listen to that. I'm giving them fucking plays. What the fuck am I doing?
Like double.
Yikes.
I mean, it is ours, so technically they shouldn't get it.
But yeah,
Oh, we should sue the
shout out, thanks, Rassopotamus or whatever. You should stop by more often. We're here every Monday, and we
Okay.
love live chat.
Except
if you
for
want
next
to hang
week.
out with some people, we're not going to be here next week. But if you like hanging out
We'll
with
be here
people,
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
we love hanging out with our listeners.
We didn't
So-
tell you guys that yet. We're gonna be here next Tuesday for
We
the
told them last week.
Astronomicon Hangover Show.
Yeah, we told them that last week. But we didn't tell them this week.
When did you tell him? Was it after I left?
No, you were here for it.
Yeah, we told we were doing a Tuesday show because we're gonna come back on Monday.
Remember, we even joked about us having you set it up and we'd go live from the car.
Oh,
We're not gonna do that, but we joked about it.
yeah, that's right.
Fuck it,
Not
bro.
to say we won't go live from the car,
Right.
especially on Thursday on the way up there.
That's 16.
That's right, Merle. Hangover Monday.
That's right. Yeah, we'll be driving home Monday.
Yes, sir.
We're not gonna drive straight back here. I mean, we could. We've done it before, but. Oh, well, we're glad you're cheating on your wife with us. We appreciate it.
All right.
She can join.
Yeah, tell her to join. Get on her. Have her get on her YouTube. Join in the chat. Talk shit to each other.
What do you think her name is? If his name is Rostopotamus, what do you think?
I don't even know how to fucking say his name.
Rostopotamus.
What does that even mean? What does that mean?
That's not
Yo.
what I asked. What do you think the missus name is? If his name is Rostopotamus.
You don't want me to answer that.
Yes, I do.
No.
Yes, I do.
No.
Uh-huh.
Well,
I ain't pissing off a first time listener, bro.
he wants to say hippopotamus.
It's just jokes. Are you gonna say something
I ain't got no jokes.
offensive?
No, I don't. I might. I don't
Like
know,
rock-
but I'm not. No.
Like Rossopotamus, please. I don't know. Please what?
Please tell us what the name of. Yeah, we need to
I
find
want a
the missus-
hippopotamus for Christmas.
You have my consent.
Only
Okay.
hippopotamus. for
Rossopotamus.
Hippopotamus.
Rossopotamus.
Is she a hippopotamus?
This you have my consent, real.
I know.
I'm trying to think.
I know when it came out.
I can't think of something fun enough, but there's got to be a fun name.
Oh no! Blink twice, Rasa. Oh man, not. I feel like you need us now. Oh man, you should have came to us sooner. You need help. Blink twice.
Do
If you're
female hippopotamuses have a different
hippopotami, I don't know.
hippopotami?
Russopotamus.
Hippopotamus.
Maybe it's not a opotamus at all. Russopotamus. Maybe it's not a. Maybe it's not a opotamus at all.
Yeah.
Maybe her name is like.
Yeah, see,
Like
he
Dorothy?
knows when to keep his
Becky.
mouth. I know. I know too, motherfucker. I know.
Beckopotamus.
Is it
Lindopotamus.
well, like I said, maybe it's not a opotamus.
What
but
if
it,
it's Rasputin?
but it could be. It's just
What if it's Rasputin? Putinus.
It could be.
Rasputinus. He's Russian.
Right.
It's a,
Fair.
like Russian bridge troll.
We had one of those in the show before.
Yeah.
Rasputin.
Yeah, that's what brought my
Two
mind.
different ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good one and a bad one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Maybe this could be one of them.
Could be.
No, this is an eponymous.
Fuck yeah, I'm always hyped for new Brother Lynch. It's been a long time since he put out some new shit.
Yeah, it has been.
Brother Lynch.
I don't listen.
When does that this Friday or next or soon or just coming soon? I guess
She's extra white. She's like Nordic. It can be.
extra white
Oh, she's a Nordipotamus. What's a Nordic name?
albino
Olaf? Olafamus?
albinomus.
That's the snowman.
No men are pretty white.
What is extra white?
Like the inside of a
Is
chicken.
it like I'll look at that. Is her name like fucking Helga or Astrid or
Yeah,
something?
there it is. Helga. Helgapotamus.
Freya,
Helfrid.
Frida.
Helfrid's a
Alma.
boy.
Hold on.
Helgapotamus.
Gunhild. Nice.
Gunther.
Agnes. Yeah, it's definitely Agnes Epotamus.
Agnes. Ooh.
Agnes Epotamus.
All right, yeah, this Friday. Is
Hergy Spurgy Durgapotamus.
Hergopotamus.
My name is Hergy
Are you in
Spurgy
clogs right now?
Yeah,
Are
wooden
you
shoes.
Claudia.
Where are you from?
Shout out to wooden shoes, fam.
Caller, are you there?
Claudia. Claudopotamus.
Holopotamus.
30 years later.
I hope he does rest in piss part 2. Hip hopopotamus. Fuck
Hip-
yeah.
Hip hop anonymous? We always get
Hip-
the easy
hip-
ones.
Hip anonymous.
Hip hop anonymous. Parappa the Rapper.
Always gets easy.
Parappa the Rapper is my homie, though.
Bro. I'm so excited.
For Parappa the Rapper?
No.
Is he going to be an Astro?
No, but
I know.
Emily just made me fucking remember to tell you motherfuckers that because you guys haven't heard about it. Otherwise, we would have already talked about it. Happy Gilmore 2.
I saw
Happy Gilmore
saw a thumbnail.
I
motherfucker.
haven't even
with-
finished the script
with
yet.
fucking Drew Barrymore or something. I don't know.
And they're gonna pay tributes to Bob Barker and pay tributes to Chubbs. What was his name?
Chubbs.
Yeah, what was his real name?
I can't remember.
The black guy.
Yes, the wooden hand guy,
Yes, the black guy from the film.
Yeah, that was his real
bro.
name.
All right, look. All right, fuck
Did
y'all.
you watch the actual interview where Adam talked about it?
I did not.
He was doing a concert, a comedy tour, and Shooter Jennings was there. So he said something to Shooter like, "We're talking about doing this. We have ideas."
Yeah, he ain't a part.
And
of it.
Shooter he is, but he wasn't supposed
course
to tell
he is.
anybody. But he like the next day he did like 2 radio interviews and mentioned it.
Oh, shit.
So that's why everybody's talking about it. He's like, "Bro, we're doing it, but we don't even have a script yet." He's like, I'm literally making a movie right now. We have millions of ideas.
right.
We just have to get together and make it work because it has to be good.
Thank you, Emily, for reminding me to.
We have to have a reason for them to
Yeah.
want to come back. So he's like, he said, once this movie gets done, then we'll make the script. So hopefully they might start filming it next year. So it's not like
Yeah.
it's coming, but it's not
And then
like
Goonies is going to come out in 26.
I don't know if that's real still. I think that's
so.
still a rumor.
I don't know.
I seen the shit you shared and I was like, that's fake. You shared fake shit.
I might have, but
Oh,
I'm
it's fake
hoping
news.
for it.
Fake news. Fake
But
news.
but back to what you were saying about the black guy.
Yeah.
All right, bro. I got so pissed off in my subdivision fucking Facebook page. He said it made me remind.
I know. It's just the
I
way your
got
brain
so-
works confuses me. That's fake too, Merle.
My brain work confuses you, or your brain work
All of
confuses
it,
you. But okay, so I got off work last Thursday, and I was sitting out in my car just chilling, enjoying the nice little air that we had before the storm come through, or after the storm come through. And there's this black couple.
Carl Weathers.
Yeah, that's it. And there was this black couple walking the neighborhood, going door to door.
Howard the Duck is real, but the announcement for the new movie is not real.
Leah Thomas is real, damn it.
Howard the Duck is
So
well, I guess they really have. I don't know he's real, but it's a real movie.
He's real to me.
Howard the Duck is real.
But the remake is not official.
No,
But he was,
I did see that too.
and the ad is super fake because Howard the Duck has already been in a Marvel movie, and that's not him.
Yeah.
So they'll make it. They put him in a fucking thing, but even the image that's being shared is fake because it's not the Howard that's already been in the movie.
So there's a couple going around, black couple going around door to door, and they were, I guess, selling windows or whatever.
Were they Jehovah's Witnesses?
No, they were like selling windows or
Can
whatever.
I get a witness?
And so I go open up Facebook Friday, and I see this post, did anybody see the black couple going door to door? They looked really suspicious. And I was like, so me being me, I'm like, oh, were they black? And then like this comments started flooding, like, oh, they said that they were with like Anderson Windows and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, so if they were white, nobody would have said a fucking word. But since they were black, now we got to make a fucking Facebook post about all this shit. Nobody commented on my shit. But I'm letting it known, like, fuck you all. Because I watched this couple and they did it right. I mean, we're all in a suburb area where there's all white fucking people. Bullshit. No, there are black people in this neighborhood as well. Not a big deal to me. I don't give a shit. You're more than welcome to move wherever the fuck you want to move. Welcome to fucking America, where it's a free fucking country.
And I'm moving the fuck out.
I am not, because I enjoy my neighbors and everybody's good people. But they did it right. One would stay at the driveway while one went up. You know, I mean, you're in an all white neighborhood with old people. You know, people freak the fuck out sometimes. I don't give a shit. You both can come up to my fucking door. You want some water? You want some fucking tea, soda, whatever the fuck I got? You want something to drink? But these comments started rolling in. I was like, if you all are so suspect of these two fucking people going door to door trying to get business, fuck you, first of all. Who gives a fuck if they're black? If they were white, this wouldn't even be a fucking conversation. Let's go ahead and just settle that now. Second of all, why don't you reach out to fucking Anderson fucking Windows and fucking see if they're fucking legit before you make some bullshit posts like this? Like, I went off the fucking hook, dude.
I'm proud of you, Rue.
Like, I was pissed.
They're legit.
They are, yeah.
Anderson Windows.
They're real annoying.
And then some legit. Literally, the next day, I seen a post that, oh, I contacted Anderson Windows and these people were legit. I'm like, I didn't even have to say a word. I'm like, fuck you all. That was it, dude. I was so fucking irritated.
The thing that, if it was like and not even, racial profiling is wrong.
The people that were commenting were my age or a little younger.
But if there was a singular person walking around that looked suspicious, all right, cool. Doesn't matter the color.
Right.
If you were going door to door and you're like, hey, did you see that person going door to door? Like, it looked a little suspicious. I just want to see if anybody else had talked to him. But the fact that they said this black couple going door to door, like,
that's what got me. That's what set me off.
If I ever see any two people going door to door, very clearly they're doing something.
Now, I won't lie.
They're not fucking criminals.
When I first, so I backed into my driveway, and then like when I first saw them, they did look kind of sketchy. Not because they were black by any means.
What do you call them? Russopotamus? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
It was because like it was their demeanor. Like they were sitting here, like they would walk.
Were just all black.
They went
standing there.
Well, they went to one house, knocked on the door, nobody had answered.
Yeah.
So then they came back, but then they walked down in between like the driveways and then stopped in the middle of the sidewalk. And then like they looked confused. Like they were like either contemplating something, which I don't know. They might have been contemplating on like, do we go to this next house or do we go down or do we just leave the fucking area? Like they might have been thinking of their next move and what they wanted to do.
And they could have been killing time as well.
But then you see them pull out phones and, whatever. I don't know who the fuck these people are. One had a hard hat on, the other one didn't. Whatever. And one was a female, one was a male. It was a couple.
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever. And I kind of watched them and I was like, oh, whatever. And they did get to the one guy. He answered his door and they were talking. And I heard him say something about windows because I had my car windows down. I was just relaxing, chilling. And I'm like, oh, fuck, whatever. They're just
watch yourself, Rasa.
They're trying to get business.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit? And then I seen that post the next day and I was like, you motherfuckers. I lit them up. I was like, you sons of bitches. Like, fuck you. If it was white people, we wouldn't even have this conversation.
No, not at all. Not at all. Although it's like what
and if it was a person who was in their late 60s, early 70s, okay, I can see you making, you're elderly, you might be worried, you might be scared, whatever the case may be. I can see where you're coming from, and the only way that you know how to describe somebody is by their color, which is fine. Whatever, you might be a little racist, you might not. That you grew up in that time. I understand that and I respect that because you don't know any other way. I get that. But these people were my age, a little younger. And I'm like, fuck you people. Like, if you're really that scared, call the fucking police and have them checked out.
Also, what the fuck business is it of yours? Like, what the fuck would they? It's not like they're walking down the street with a fucking Cadillac converter on their shoulder.
I mean, they watched me back up in my fucking driveway. Never even came over to talk to me.
And the thing is that they were probably trying to figure out what street they need to hit next.
That's what I think it was, because I even seen them, like, they went up the street, and then I seen them obviously get in the car because they actually came around the corner and passed my house. And I was like, oh, well, they're moving on to the next neighborhood or whatever.
Because, truth be told, many, many, many decades ago, one of my first jobs, I was a door-to-door salesman for Thomas Construction.
Fucking Larry Wallace, Jesus Christ.
And so, like,
Come on,
I
I'm
know
a seller.
I have done door-to-door sales at one point.
Yeah.
So I kind of, at least then, I kind of understood a little bit.
They're
of
not
it.
uncomfortable. They're just as uncomfortable as you are. If you're going to make a post
Yeah.
like that, they're just as uncomfortable as you are walking around the fucking neighborhood like that.
Yeah. Well, they probably, I don't know. It's just unfortunate. Oh, wow. Look at all those. That's back when we talked to people.
Yeah, dude, it irritated me when I seen that. I lit them up. I had to.
Hating on the dumb is still hate. All love. Well,
Facts.
Yeah,
I mean, true.
It is. I mean, I get it.
But sometimes you gotta call out dumb people, man.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, dude, if it was like somebody that lived during
When
the
you
fucking goddamn, what's that era called?
I'm sorry, I'm watching them scroll.
The all the discrimination, all errors and shit. Like, white people went to school with white people, black people went to school with black people. Like, when you lived
Discrimination,
Yeah.
segregation.
If
Yeah.
you lived during segregation, I can understand why you would still think that way. I get it.
My daddy did.
You live that life, and you don't know any other way because that's the way you were taught. I respect that, and I understand that.
Fun fact: my dad was in high school when they started busing in the inner city kids he went to school in like he grew up in like the Normandy area back in the fucking 60s, but like they didn't have black people going to school with them, but he was in school when they started doing the busing when they started busing them in and all that stuff.
And then they had the white's water fountain and the black's water fountain.
Yep.
Or the coloreds, I'm sorry.
Yep. And so like, I mean, he grew up in that.
But I mean, I understand.
mean, he's not racist. Oh, not really. Like, it is weird. It's weird. Like, he doesn't hate black people, but he hates ignorant people. He says some questionable things. He's not racist. My dad is not racist.
I know, but he grew up in that time, and he didn't know. He thought they all were bad.
Yeah,
but now, but
I get what you're saying. He didn't, but yes, I understand what you're saying.
I mean, he thought they were all bad because he didn't know any better. But now, as he's getting older and he's starting to see more and everything, everybody's kind of like conjoined together. You understand, like, there's shitty people in this world and there's nice people in this world. He was
always friends with
and I don't ever judge a person by their race. I'll judge you by your fucking character. If you're a piece of shit, fuck you.
Ooh.
But if you're a decent fucking human being, I don't give a fuck what color you are. I don't give a shit what you shit. I don't give a fuck how you put your fucking pants on. I don't give a shit how you fucking put your pants on or your shirt on or whatever.
I don't care how you shit in your pants.
If you're a fucking decent human being, you're good in my book.
Fun fact,
bro. If I shit weird, I want you to.
Yeah.
Care.
Fun fact, my dad was called Salt and Pepper in boot camp because he was.
I'm still called.
He was
my hair.
Well, yeah, but he was friends with the only black guy in the platoon, and like
so when they were
they were like buddies, and like so they called him Salt and Pepper. Yep.
Which you can tell me I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm 100% right. Your dad or this colored fella did not mind that.
No,
by any means, because it was like it was fun to them.
Yeah,
and they're like, yeah, but we still got each other's backs, motherfucker. So what?
True.
You call me what you want, but we got each other's.
Yeah,
backs.
and it wasn't like it wasn't like super derogatory. I don't think I ever really remember him talking about like super hate going on in that, because like that was during Vietnam, so like it was a bad time for everybody. Or Vietnam was just ramping up. It was right before they started the draft, like instituted the draft.
I mean, Resopotamus. I mean, I mean, you can judge whoever the fuck you want. I don't trust neither her or the fucking guy in charge anymore. Or I never charge. I never fucking.
I'm just waiting.
I don't like neither one of them.
I'm just waiting for Mr. Potamus to tell us what the Mrs. Nordic Transparent Lady's name is.
I didn't vote for that fella. That's
What
all.
is she?
I'll let you know that.
Is she a fucking polar bear? I'm
Essentially,
just
as
curious.
wide as a coloring book. For the
Yeah, no,
trade-offs.
she's transparent. I get it.
Which I believe that your political views was probably the same as my political views, sir. So, which we try not to talk about. On this
Person's
show.
all over the place, man.
Yes, they are.
I like it. I like it.
I was
I'm
just looking
here
at
for
how
it.
cool
My
it is
uncle
to
did a school play with blackface.
Yeah, that's
That shit made me chuckle. I ain't gonna lie. Am I wrong for chuckling? at
it's
that?
an uncomfortable chuckle, like whoo,
Yeah,
woo,
that's not weird.
woo.
Right? It's like that Judy
Woo.
Garland shit. You see that? That's weird.
Yeah, like oh,
Yeah, she did a whole fucking movie like that.
bro,
She's a
Emily,
kid,
what's
though.
not
She ain't no
weird?
better.
What's not weird?
wired.
Oh, why?
I don't know.
I thought it was weird too.
I feel like that would make more sense.
I'm kidding.
I kid.
Melody, and she lights up a room.
She's so white.
She's standing next.
Wow. She lights up a room because she's so white.
It's fucking iridescent.
It just reflects the fucking
Like
light.
a mag light.
Like a mag light.
We love you, Mel.
Touched for the very first time.
Melodimus, we love you.
Hello, Rostopotamus. Yo.
Wow.
Oh, I love it.
Maybe he could be the fourth.
Maybe he's just speaking nice of her, like, oh my god, she
Melodimus.
just lights up my life so much.
That's what I thought at
It
first. until he
sounds like
said,
she's
a mag
standing
light.
next to him. Like, I think
Yeah,
he's
she's
in
in a room with
abusive
a fucking
relationship.
pistol to his fucking
It's in a
dome,
room.
bro.
We love you, Melodimus.
She got that bear pistol up to you. Like, you better type something nice about me,
You light up our lives. Never met you, but
or I will send you to the Nordic sky. We will put you in boat and set on fire. It'll be a glorious ceremony.
boom.
Fire.
But yeah, if you guys want to listen to old Replicon Radio, you can go to Replicon Radio Archives on Spotify.
And let me tell you now, if you think it's shitty now, just you know what?
Tune into one of them episodes back in like 17, bro.
Replicon Radio 2017 Archives is literally the name of the podcast, but it's ours. We run it.
That's ours.
You can go check it out.
We run
Buckshot.
it.
Look at this.
We run it.
Remember we had Mards on?
Speaking of buckshot, there's my boy.
Buckshot.
There's my boy. Got the Haley on
August
today.
20s. It's weird even.
This is the last time I get to represent until we go see him.
Like, speaking of the eclipse,
The apocalypse.
I keep slipping up. Speaking of the eclipse from 2017, that seems like just yesterday. Showing the episodes from 2017 seems like
a
it's
million years ago.
It doesn't even. to
What
be-
the fuck?
in all fairness, I don't even understand how we got these people.
These back then?
Mars from Lotus, Slug Island, Insane E. He's always been the homie. Mars, Lex the Hexmaster.
But I mean, still,
Light. We had
they-
Light on in 2017.
that was a
Like,
big one.
yeah, I mean it's huge, but I'm like, how the fuck did we get
Okay,
these people back
so
then?
we started in what, 2015 or 16?
60.
So we started in 2016. We all, the three of us grouped up in 2017
Yeah, we're all,
or 2016.
yeah, we're less than 2 years away from 10-year
Okay.
anniversary of Replicon Radio.
Okay, so I'm
Does that make sense?
I'm gonna bring in light on how we got these people.
We had Light on 2017.
You wanna
I'm
bring him
gonna
back?
enlight.
That would be
I'm
cool.
gonna
We had him at the beginning of last year.
I'm gonna enlight on how you say how did we get these people.
Oh,
I'm gonna lighten up how.
He's gonna school you.
So we've been doing it since 2016, right? We
barely.
were so shitty.
Barely.
We were so shitty that we had no other direction to go than up.
Facts.
Not wrong.
So as we started getting,
Reptard Decepticon, March 6, 2017.
That was a fun
so
episode.
as we started putting shit together,
22, 23, 24.
yeah,
Fuck.
yeah, bro.
Remember they used to like us? They said we were the reason one of the reasons they got signed.
Who was? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Doesn't change what happened.
But remember, that was 2 gatherings after we've already been out when we had light on.
Oh yeah.
So we
Or
talked.
one. It was one.
Yeah, but we talked to him at the gathering, and he was like, "Fuck yeah, I want to come on."
Yeah.
And then we made it happen.
No, I know that, but
That's how we got cool.
I remember
that
that 'cause I was
homie.
backstage and I caught him and I was like, "Hey,
How
you
did we
wanna be
get-
on our show?"
I'll tell you how we got Lex on. We got
Lex.
Lex on because of Jamie fucking Madra.
Prozac, Flagrant,
We got Blaze on
Venticide.
because of fucking George.
Satanic before he got canceled.
Yeah, that was way before.
Yeah, I don't know
but
how the
now
fuck
he's
we
like
ended up.
back, I guess.
Headshot Louie and the Skull Kids in
Yes.
studio.
before he got canceled.
Yep. Suicide.
Suicide. Dirk motherfucking Manny. Young Wicket.
Dirk Manning, I believe George hooked us up with that because of Astro was coming. And they wanted
Haunted
to talk about
Highlands
the
didn't
Haunted-
exist yet.
Nope.
It was coming soon.
Yep. And they wanted it. They wanted.
Yeah, that
someone
was
to
just
go.
Dirk Manning stuff. I don't even think.
And you got to remember, we actually started getting our following. I think we had like 1,000
Damian
people
Quinn,
listening at that time.
Project Born. Tones and Fuego Flames. Grizzy Hendrix. The
Grizzy
one,
Hendrix.
the one fucking
Thank you,
interview
Joe.
Rue got.
Yeah. Thank you, Joe. And nobody knew who the fuck you were until you gave me that interview. I appreciate it. And then we all became friends. Well, you became friends with the rest of everybody. Love you, brother. I still love you to this day, man. It's been a while since I've seen you. I need to come out and hang out. You're going to be at Astro. I'll see you again.
I don't even know who we're talking about.
Joe. You've seen him 1,000 fucking times. And the last time I seen him was last year at Astro.
Oh,
Joe.
Joel.
Brandy and Joe.
Oh,
Oh.
that Joe.
Oh. I didn't know who you're talking. I didn't know.
I
who
didn't-
you-
He's the one that hooked me up with Grizzy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Diamond Demon.
Kid fucking Crusher,
Kid
baby.
Crusher.
I guess I should have never told you that because you would have been like, how the fuck does this dude know Grizzy fucking Hendrix? And
You
got us
should-
the fucking.
I remember you said something, and I was like, "Yeah, hit it up." He's like, "I messaged him on Facebook." Is what you told me.
I did, actually. Joe gave me his contacts and shit, and
That's-
I ended up
It's
messaging
still
him.
wild about the illegal and the Razakel.
Right?
Like just the, we didn't do.
Ladies' night. I remember
Yeah,
that.
like it was just crazy that there
Body
was,
Bag
like,
Syndicate and Psycho Jesus.
We need, you know what? They're back together. We need to get them back on.
who?
Body
Oh,
Bag
yeah.
Syndicate.
Oh yeah,
Doug Island and Tom McDonald.
nice.
Fucking crazy, dog. Boondocks, Carnival Capone, there's Nova. Yeah, see, Nova was March 27th. And then April 24th, less than a month later, is when we're like, what's going on with Violent J, your boyfriend? That's who Tom McDonald was.
Oh,
there.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Bottomus.
Fucking
The first
wow.
time that you ever listened to us, we were talking about driving in a blizzard. That was P and I driving up to fucking Michigan for Astronomicon, which we're going to again this weekend.
Or we were talking about, or that was last week when fucking Dakota Skull.
Oh yeah, if it was,
Yeah,
if it was
Skulls was in
last
the
week,
blizzard.
yeah, if it was last week or 2 weeks ago, then it was Lakota driving through a fucking blizzard.
You're right.
On his way home.
Later that year, Light did Light Out of the Blue. We thought, me and him talked about that. We told him we should do it again. That wasn't our show, but the people who did it are doing it. It's a great name.
Yeah.
It was like for charity and shit too.
Yeah.
You went to that? Yeah, we stood outside that fucking building until
Uh-huh.
fucking God knows what time. And old girl came, who I don't know who she is, and she disappeared. She was a big supporter of ours. She traveled real far, and she took photos.
Yeah. You don't know who the fuck. I think that was the only time we seen her.
But she was like around, like we knew who she was. She was around a lot. I don't remember who the hell she was.
Hey, we didn't know her name. We just knew her face.
I mean, I knew probably. I'm sure I knew her name at the time
I only knew face.
because I'm pretty sure she like told me in advance she was coming and she was taking photos and blah blah blah. I think we hooked her up. or
No,
something.
yeah, she did. Yes. Okay. Yeah. The bigger girl.
That's
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
Raza.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sweet girl. I still remember who the fuck she was.
I don't know who you're talking about.
You didn't go to that show.
No. Yeah. Him and I we were outside, and she came
that
over.
fucking
and we were-
weird ass bar off of Telegraph and Skull Kids and
Oh yeah,
One
yeah.
eye-
and
That's,
One-Eyed
that's the
Willie.
one that sparked the whole fucking bullshit.
What?
With us? You said was this recent? Or how recent was this?
2017.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know what you're referring to, but no.
no,
The answer is no.
the
I don't
shit
even know what you-
between Shiba Green and
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He said the random bar out there. I was like, that's the only thing that
Oh
I
no,
the
this
first
is
thing.
20. This was he was saying it was right after we had him on the show is when he did Light of the Loop. And then we
at
sat out there
first-
and talked to him and fucking
Yeah.
old boy for I guess Matt, forever.
Yeah,
Where was-
at first I thought we were.
Light
Yeah, I remember going to a light show.
at the bar on Telegram.
Yeah, I was there.
Where?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we weren't friends then.
I believe you. I just don't remember.
We
You were
did-
there?
Yeah.
But you weren't.
I remember because the show almost got stopped because there were people fighting outside because there were junkies from the people that threw the show.
Yeah, that happened. I mean, you didn't stay after, I guess, right?
I didn't stay very much after. We
'Cause
went
that's
home.
really-
Oh yeah, no.
Because
he
that's the
was
part
at
I
the show.
remember is the after.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we didn't
Because
stay.
we sat outside with Light forever.
Well, we
At
weren't
first,
hanging out with anybody.
At
and,
first,
we
I thought
went-
you were talking about the media gal.
That was who I was talking about.
No. Is it the same one? I think it is the same. We ran into her at another show, and then she ended up being there at the
Yeah.
One-Eyed Willie.
Bigger girl taking pictures.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Sweet
Yeah.
girl.
yeah,
I
it's
still
the same.
remember who the fuck she was. If you're listening, say hi.
She lived in like Illinois or something, and came to like all the St. Louis shows.
Yeah.
She was like an hour.
It's
away.
weird how people come and go. Remember
Oh,
we said
I
People
wish I
come and
knew.
go in
I
my
wish
life
I had
all
a
the time.
picture to because I might know this chick. I have no fucking.
even
clue.
Mark, the fact that Mark was there, fucking, my brain doesn't understand.
Yeah.
I don't even remember seeing him there.
I remember
Probably
the
didn't.
fucking stage was like this far off the ground.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know. I remember that bar.
Yeah.
That bar's not there anymore.
Yeah, Replicon Radio promo cards left in the bar. For
Hell
sure.
yeah! Look at those big numbers. Shout out to Rage the System.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, you can count.
Juggling is for sissies. I don't even juggle.
I can't juggle.
Oh, man.
Why don't you stick around and tell us how
This
awesome
is
we are?
somebody
sir?
being a jerk. I feel like I almost feel like it was somebody we were speaking on earlier, just based on the name.
So the fucking image,
I don't even see where
Right?
fuck
Like-
the image, the little thumbnail in
I don't
there.
even see where the fuck they commented at.
It's
In the chat.
It's in the chat.
I
You,
mean,
you might be on top chat.
Oh, I got all.
Oh, well, it just happened.
Well, you saw it pop up.
Oh,
Yeah.
it just
Here,
happened?
I'll put it up on the screen if you want.
Fuck yeah, brother. Appreciate you.
It's on the screen, bro.
Make sure if you're just tuning in, though, make sure you check out last
Yeah, I
week's
seen
episode.
that.
We had Alex Abyss on the show. Super dope. Fuck else are we doing? About? Oh no, we're just reminiscing. I was looking at
Oh, I'm
archives
not
and shit.
messages. I
Though.
thought I had all messages. Right?
Yeah.
That's not even all of them. I don't have the fucking old shit. I don't have the.
Yeah.
Those never got uploaded. But yeah, man.
I mean, if
It's
you
still
got
fun shit.
5.28K fucking people listening to your shit, you let me know. 'Cause I'm sure you ain't got nobody more than that. But fuck you.
Facts.
Anyways, come on here being a fucking dick.
I just wanted to stick around and
I'll be a dick.
Fill up our chat with some more comments.
Yeah, keep commenting.
Fucker.
Tell us how big of a douchebag you really are.
Don't, it doesn't. We know we suck. You can't. We already done
Right.
said it. Like we
You
say
ain't
this,
telling us nothing new.
we say this shit every week. We know we suck. Like what the fuck else is new? All right, cool. Next. That's like calling a fat person fat. Like
Hey,
they know. P knows he's fat.
calm down.
What? I'm fat. When the fuck did that happen?
Better stop.
Shit. You gotta do better than that, boy.
I mean, you coming in at the end of the fucking show, too.
Right.
so
Yeah, like we about to click you off anyways.
keep talking some shit, motherfucker. I like
Think
it.
you gonna make us mad. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, you ain't making nobody
Oh,
mad.
I wish
you
there
ain't
was a
making
way to
nobody
fucking
mad.
switch
I want you to stick
I
around.
don't give that.
I like talking to the haters because it gets fun sometimes. Some
Oh,
of them
yeah.
are fun. Usually,
Especially when you stomp them and they don't have nothing to say.
when they
They're
play
like,
when they play along,
yeah.
when they play along, it's fun.
Oh, I was just messing around with you guys. Okay, motherfucker.
All right, all
Yeah,
right.
you was messing around. You messing around because you look like an asshole right
Yeah,
now.
it's like shit.
I say stop. You say
Shit,
what,
I grew
what?
up getting talked.
Emily,
about.
who you
Like,
telling to calm down? Who calming down?
We ain't calming down. We ain't calming
we
down.
all calm down around here.
Nah, we in this show on a hot note. Bitch.
I did. Recipotamus.
Right.
I did. That shit was funny
I did
as
not.
hell.
I have not listened to it.
It's funny as hell. He gets mad as fuck and walks out.
His kid does.
Esham does.
Oh, Esham.
I can see that. He seems like he's pretty high.
No,
strung.
I don't. I've never heard of that guy in my life.
Is that his son's interview?
no?
Oh, who the fuck is Kid L?
Some dude. Some dude who I was telling you I never heard of before.
Yeah.
But he does interviews for like Detroit. I guess it's like a Detroit thing. And he's all about Detroit. And just watching it, Esham's like talking shit, but he's being nice about it. But he's like,
Yeah.
you're just taking Like, I don't know, it's funny to watch. But like he tells part of his story and then he fucking I don't know, it's funny. He's like, all right, I'm done. He literally fucking walks out.
Gives out and walks out.
He's like, I ain't got fucking time for this.
You know what? Good.
It's stupid.
Good for him.
He's like, I wanted to come on here because I thought you were about the culture or whatever, blah blah blah. He's just like,
No, you're just
he
being
keeps commenting on like people stealing, like basically people don't understand Detroit culture, trying to make money off of Detroit culture, which I'm assuming he's saying this kid is doing.
Yeah.
And all the kids, but 90% of the shit just says, I feel that, I feel you, I feel you, I feel that, I feel that. You know what I mean? Like it's just
Did you speaking of that? Did you see the clip that Tom Segura put up when he had the clowns on?
I shared it.
Okay, yeah,
The edited one.
Yeah, it's like,
know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? I do know what you're saying.
know what
Oh
I'm
my
Yeah,
God, bro, that was so fucking horrible.
I do know what you're saying.
That was probably like a
I
quarter
thought it was
of what they said,
hilarious.
too.
I didn't realize Jay said it that much too.
Oh, I did. Oh, so bad.
I finally watched the Island Boys one you sent me with that they were doing the podcast with old boy, and he got up. He's like, "I'll fuck you up right now, motherfucker. I'll fuck you and your brother up. Fuck you, motherfucker."
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, "We didn't come on here to talk about that for you to disrespect us." And he's like, "Fuck you, dude. You knew you were coming on to a podcast doing an interview. Why wouldn't I bring the shit up?"
Yeah.
That was fucking hilarious.
It's like, why are you kissing your brother on video? What? Well, fuck you, bro. Fuck you. You did it. You just did that. What?
That shit was hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, man.
He's like, I didn't have beef with y'all motherfuckers, but y'all want to make beef. I got beef now, motherfucker. I'll fuck you. And they both get up.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was on.
Every time I
hate them,
every time I see that, like look, skinny tattooed dudes that like just try to fight on a fucking or any black dude
With
rappers and all that stuff.
Rugrat fucking hairdo.
And they got 10 fucking dudes with them in the studio.
Yeah.
Like those are the type of people that go on stage and the whole stage is full of people doing nothing but like recording on their own phones and shit.
And all you're doing is playing your fucking shit through the fucking
Yeah.
system.
But yet you want to fight on a podcast and it's just like everybody has their own crews and everybody jumps up. It's like, dude, none of you were bad.
Right.
Like none of you are gonna do anything.
First off, old boy would have snapped you motherfuckers like a twig.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't shit.
I've seen them.
Can we get them on the fucking show?
Yes.
No,
The Island Boys?
yeah, no, you don't want to get them.
I doubt it. But
Yeah, I doubt it.
I don't really want to. Why are you kissing your brother, bro?
Bro, I couldn't do it. I would have to be absent for that show. I literally, you guys would be like, you're not coming to this show.
Yeah. Rue, we're gonna have to set you back a little bit.
I cannot stand them fucking dudes, man.
But that's a good thing about this show. Our show is that like we'll have anybody on and we'll give them a fair shake. We're not going to have you on.
Was that the first award? Yeah, was
with the
January
intent-
2018? Was that the first Replicon award?
We're not going to have anybody on with the intention of bashing anybody. We've had several.
Yeah, I'll listen to your story until you fuck up. Then I'm gonna unleash.
Yeah, because we've had several people on that were controversial, are in the midst of a drama.
Dead Body Man got to unleash before I did. I was upset.
I didn't even mean to.
I was trying to give the benefit of the doubt and like, well, I'm gonna listen to his explanation, and he was like, "Fuck that explanation, fuck you." I'm like, "Damn, here it goes."
He pissed me off so damn bad. I forgot about that. I repressed that memory until you brought it back up.
Oh, dude, it was one of the highlights on Replicon Radio, dude. I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't even realize I laid into him like that. Like I just knew that I was like, bro, shut the fuck up.
Oh, you got him. I was like, dang.
I
couldn't believe he stayed on the phone. I thought he was going to hang up.
Yeah.
I'm glad he is who he is and he stuck around.
You remember when the one I rapped for fucking Gordy and Bizarre? We played it. I just saw that. I forgot we had them on the show.
That was a horrible interview.
And they even told us when we had him on the show, they're like, don't have that one guy rap for us. And I'm like, why not? He was good. No, he would.
No.
George
Philhalakis.
You think we can get them back on the fucking show?
Who?
Gordy and
they're not even a group anymore, so
No.
maybe separately.
Can we
possibly.
get-
I would
Can we
rather
get
them
one?
separately. They were
Kane Hodder.
and Hunter. That was a good interview. He had a lot of good stories.
why didn't we get him on a show
Who?
before Astro?
Because he's been to every one of
I
them.
mean, yeah,
Saint Dog.
but we had. I
So
mean,
glad we did
he's
that.
going to be at Astro, which he's been at Astro. Like I think he's missed one or two.
Yeah.
But we should at least hit him up, see, and just shoot the shit. talk to him.
We'll see him at Astro. Maybe
Oh,
we'll
we
link up
will.
with him there.
And hang
Well, I know we
We should
will.
link up
but
with a lot of people at Astro.
out.
I plan on it. I plan on at least the people that we've already had.
Ooh. Well, the Return to Zool, 2018.
That's when they were all fucking going crazy. We couldn't. Ain't nobody understood what they were saying.
Red,
And nobody.
the
could-
fucking we had the goddamn Flatliners on the show, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fucking OG, fucking horrorcore
Shit, if you
originators.
want to go
bro.
way back.
right,
Yeah.
fucking C-Mob, Melody Mercury, who doesn't exist anymore.
You said we had Red on the show.
She doesn't even make music anymore.
She's just like a sexy model now.
I don't think
Savvy.
she's doing that anymore.
Shout out to Savvy.
Now shout out to
Body
Savvy.
Bag Syndicate back
She's
again.
like a double.
Glitter money.
She's like
Fuck yeah, bro. Fuck yeah. I talked to him. I think it was last year. I talked to him about they was trying to get him to do the Christmas episode, I think. Is it
Yeah.
last year or the year before? I don't fucking know how time works, but they were down. It just they couldn't do it that whatever it was.
So we should have did
And
the you for our Christmas episode.
Yeah, they couldn't do it then, but they're like, we're down and fucking come back. But yeah, fucking G.
I'll remind you this year. This Christmas, I'll remind you. We'll get them on.
Schizo and Total Chaos. I think that might have been the first fuck it with Frankie.
Yeah. Schizophrenic, don't panic.
That's fun. I hate that we can't use that tarot card image anymore because the one eye.
Just screenshot and send to me. I'll edit it.
You can't. It was blurred. You can blur. We blurred his name out, but there's still 4 cups. You can't.
I'll blur the cup.
You can't just hear the little.
I'll
No,
blur the cup.
no, but I think we can add a little something to take his name off, and we can just put something else on.
Just put a dildo there.
I still have that giant fucking like 6-foot one. that I
No,
bought from
Oh.
McNasty.
yeah,
They have
no.
a 6-foot fucking tarot card.
No, what we can do is we can put a ribbon. We can Photoshop and put a ribbon in there and put Larry on there.
Larry.
What about Barry?
Or well, which one is it? Is it Barry or Larry?
Oh, it's somewhere in the middle.
No,
It's
the
like
the tarot card. We're still using Larry for. a
Yeah,
long
but he's
time.
like a beefed up. He's like
I don't even know.
That's like
yeah, but that's based off of Larry.
I don't even
That's
know where my
scary,
tarot
Larry.
card set is. I think it's in one of my memory boxes. I remember getting the set.
fucking extra overdose. What happened to that guy?
No, he left.
Attack of the Ninjas recap. That was the first time we ever had a merch booth.
That was the first time we actually fucking hosted something.
No, that's not true. Something out of town, maybe.
No,
We hosted shit before that.
What?
We didn't just decide to host Attack of the Ninjas. We were hosting.
no, we got
We had to have done.
We did a few
something.
total
we
extinctions.
got
I
that.
thought.
We got that job because of old boy. That was our first.
Yeah, but we
big
were
gig.
doing. Yeah, but it was.
That was our first.
I was
big
going to
host.
do it anyway. Remember that whole controversy? 'Cause-
Wasn't that the Blaze?
Well, we were trying to
because
get
we
the-
made friends with the
you-
guy
you
when we
were
went.
trying, yeah, you were trying to get the venue
Because
for the day
Raz,
before.
yeah, because remember, almost a year prior, Raz invited us to that venue.
Yeah.
We didn't host, but she wanted us to come as media. The first time we went out of town for like media shit. That's when we met Axe for the first time in person, and Mars hosted.
Yeah.
And then we became friends with the guy who ran the venue,
Yeah.
and I booked the venue to do a fucking pre-party because we were already hosting things. I was like, we can do this, and then it turned into a whole. He's going to help us, but actually still
I
from us.
feel like that was our first big hosting.
It was our first big, but we had hosted things prior to that. But that was the first time we had a merch booth. I remember taking pictures of our 2 T-shirts,
Mhm.
the
I
white
remember-
one and the outline
I
one.
remember how hard we worked to get those T-shirts for that show.
Yeah, that's crazy. That was August of 2018. Kobe, fucking Kid Savage in the motherfucking house. That kid's gone a long way.
Yeah.
Zool back again twice that year. Jesus Christ. Mr. 8 Legs before we became my fucking best friend.
You know what time it is?
Jamie Madrox.
Jamie motherfucking Madrox.
I know this. Oh, fucking Danny K. Danny
Oh,
K.
good.
Chaptown.
That was the one I missed.
Danny
that
K.
I was-
Chaptown and Brody James. I didn't even realize we had him.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's like, when are we gonna get the champ on? When we gonna get the champ on? Yeah, I missed that.
Yeah,
but
we
I
could-
wasn't there that show.
You weren't?
No,
We couldn't really do 2 things at a time back then.
nope.
We couldn't get them both. Hex. Fucking Hex. That guy's been signed and dropped.
Yeah, we had Cadaver on back then too.
Oh, yeah. I don't even remember some of these people, though. Sorry, I was getting caught up in reminiscing.
I know it's time to go. There's your Havoc's fucking bloody Christmas.
Yeah, Donald Rice in the house. Oh yeah, the little lowercase J dude. That dude was dope.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if he's still alive.
Oh yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I saw him a couple months ago
Four
on
Fingers
a
Ring.
wrestling promo or the Freaks and Oddities promo. I think it was for the Gathering.
Kung Fu Vampires Return. Fucking real big fish, dog.
Oh yeah, that was the shit. We had fun with that one.
Yeah. That was everyone's like, what?
A lot of
So
y'all are
good.
like, who the fuck is Real Big Fish?
I want more shit like that. That shit excites me. The off the wall shit.
Yeah.
I love doing the underground shit. I you know what I mean? Obviously I love this scene, but like
You know what? I know you're probably not interested anymore, but we should probably try to get like
I'm
fucking
interested.
Zebra Head on.
yep. I mean yeah.
You better watch before you speak.
Well, he would.
I would totally do it. It's
10
just-
years ago.
Oh,
We
100.
would love to sell out, Rasa.
I would love yeah, but they're fucking Japan.
yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I'd be
they're off the
interested.
fucking wall now, though.
I mean, I'd still do it. It'd be dope. This lady's hella dope too. She's an actress. Remember we went to Hollywood for a week.
Tia
That was great.
or what?
Tasha.
Tasha, yeah.
Yeah, she's in like a bunch of fucking Tyler Perry movies and shit. And she was part of that While I Got Wasted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fucking John.
I know. I realized that after I said it, Rasa.
What, you want to sell out?
All right, I'm getting out of here.
Johnny.
That's our biggest episode ever in the history of the world.
Johnny.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she hasn't done any interviews since. I don't think. And
She did No Jumper.
Yeah, but that was like.
Yeah,
Then she like went into like a weird.
now she's on a fucking sold out world tour.
Yeah, she was like a model there for a while, and it was just fucking weird.
Killing it. Keyed up. Yeah, we're out of time. We love you guys.
You know who Zebra Head is? A lot of people don't know who the fuck Zebra Head.
Yeah, if they still had Justin, dude, I'd be all over. I'd still do it. I mean, don't get me wrong. That was the day our intro was created, March 4th, 2019. It's a good
Yeah.
place to end.
True that.
We just really
Yeah, we're
listened.
still using it. It's 2024.
That's right.
My
It's
cam
wait, hold
is
on.
old.
It just had our intro had a birthday.
That's right. Happy birthday intro. If you guys are at Astro, come see us. Come say hi. Come say what's up. We love you. If not, we'll be back next Tuesday
That's right. Tuesday.
for the Astronomicon
Tuesday.
hangover. So come hang out with us. Check out all the old videos.
Thanks for hanging out with us, Rasa. Hope to see your name again in the chat. Come hang out with us.
Emily,
Yeah,
we
for
love you.
sure.
Nice to
We're not
meet
going to
you,
be here
Ross.
next Monday, but every Monday after that.
Hey, Merle, we'll see you Friday, brother.
Oh, yeah. Peace.
Tinker Kango, we'll see you
Peace.
Friday.
You